Hello, everybody. We are now live. Hello.
Hi, everybody. It's time for the game.
It
We're
is
gonna roll some dice.
Dice roll. 2.
Awesome. Rocks
What?
fall, everyone dies.
Yay.
Ah.
Well, see you all next week.
That's it, buddy.
Yeah, we'll start a new campaign. We are gonna kick. Oh, I should hit. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna kick things off with everyone's favorite segment. Who remembers what happened last time
Scourge almost took us out.
on Dragon Ball Z? Yeah.
Scourge was not a baby.
Yeah, no, Scourge was not harmless.
Scourge was, in fact,
my
very powerful
baby
and
boy.
hit very hard, and it hurt. It hurted.
It hurt. Stop that. It hurt me.
Moss good for undead.
What? Wait, no.
Or, not the moss, the ground that is mossy. Help undead re-heal. But not
That's right.
ours.
Yeah, that is that's not, it's specific to him.
Help Scourge. Why Scourge didn't die fast? Because
Yeah,
heal
yeah.
faster.
Yeah, Grave Knights have that as part of their ability suite.
Yeah.
And it is pretty neat.
But Gallus got the final hit, which was nice.
Yeah, I did it.
Yeah, you brought Scourge to heal. And his poor little baby boy is reduced to a shield.
Just a shield.
No,
right now.
that was yeah.
Oh no, that was the small guys. We have
Yeah,
his
it was
helmet.
nice. Yeah, he has the helmet. Which is the, like,
And then Gallus got a
the-
cool beanie.
Got a beanie.
yeah, a little hat.
It allowed him to control the big guard at the door.
Indeed,
least-
it did.
Stop them from killing us. We aren't sure the level of control he has yet.
Yeah, and you entered you entered the tunnel, and I believe that is where we left off.
Yeah.
After you described the door in various detail, yes.
Yeah, that was fun. I made a meal of that, and I will not
Mhm.
apologize.
I like looking at a Roll20 chat and seeing one of the last few messages that was technically said in the background by Charlie being that's going to give him a god complex, and Demona send a text message on the burner phone, hurry.
In all caps.
Yeah.
I pictured the burner phone as a flip phone. I mean, I know it's a candle, but it's like the old where you have to I can't remember the actual name for it, but you had to punch, like if you wanted to spell hurry, you had to press like
The
like
T9
all flip phones.
the T9
Yeah.
texting.
P9. Thank you. That's it. I just picture Serial / Demona just typing like furiously, and then she's just going shit when it goes past the letter that she wanted.
Mhm.
Yeah,
God.
and you have to delete and then go back and do it again.
Yes.
God. I got really good at using those phones though. I
Yeah,
can do it without
same.
looking.
Oh yeah, so could I. Yeah, it's just you get practiced and you do it. Alrighty.
2000s were a crazy time.
We
Indeed.
used to pay money for ringtones.
Oh my god. You
Yeah,
did?
I remember that shit. Early Verizon, like, oh yeah. Oh, then ring back tones. Remember when that was a thing?
Mm-hmm.
They like, here's 99 cents to make other people listen to a song when they call you.
It's great. And what's
Yeah.
also great?
Anyway.
Rolling for hero points. And
Uh,
setting up, making sure we're recording.
yeah,
Yeah,
let me
I was
do
gonna say, let's
that
do the bit.
first. Yeah, we'll do that bit. Oni, are you recording?
Yes, I am. I'm still never gonna get used to you calling me first.
Well, it's every other time.
Is it?
Yeah, sometimes one time I start at the bottom, the other time I start at the top.
I've not noticed, and I will forget. So it's always gonna be a surprise.
Started from
Continue.
the bottom, now we're here.
Yeah, Liam, are you recording? If you are answering, you are on mute.
I was on mute, and I said recording on the recording, but now, recording.
Cool. Jess, are you recording?
I am.
Alrighty. Me, am I recording? Yeah. Grapes, are you recording?
I am indeed.
Alrighty then. Sync clap in 3, 2, 1. Our story begins, as such stories often do, being shown to a second location for a very high-stakes job interview.
Oh God.
Yeah,
My
Gallus,
anxiety just skyrocketed.
you are shown. Yeah, inside the door, all that there is a single wood elevator floor. There, in the middle is a wood podium with a lever control just in the middle of it. And clutching the control lever is a disembodied hand.
Somebody lose a hand? You can see it got pretty out of hand in here. Also, hero points.
Yeah.
We're not gonna forget until halfway through the game.
Oh.
11.
3.
That's it. That's
11!
That's one.
16.
All right, so 3.
Oh.
It's okay, Grapes. Someday.
Someday I will roll good.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just, it opens to another small room, maybe 30 feet across, featureless square, and in the middle is just this 10 by 10 wood platform with this pillar and a lever control. Like, yeah, it's at the farthest back setting where the hand is holding it is G, and then there's 1, 2, and 3.
Gallus will raise an eyebrow and enter into the elevator floor.
So it is the like, you know, the throttle lever on an old boat in movies where it is that horizontal lever that, you know, all the way back is a select, like, is back, and then
Oh, yes,
like,
I understand.
that's the kind of lever I'm talking about, where it is a big handle that this hand is grasping.
Is it like the open elevators from Dark Souls games, where it's just the handle is just in the middle? And it's just because I remember you said it's a giant platform, but I'm like trying to get an image.
Yeah, and it's a big lever handle that you push forward across this arc to 1, 2, 3, and then all the way towards you, where you are currently is marked G on the selector lever.
I now have a brain image.
Does the G stand for Gallus?
No, obviously it stands for grave.
Oh.
Or ground level?
No, that'd be ridiculous. You would put a...
Stupid. You're stupid.
That's ridiculous.
No, you're right. Gallus makes more sense.
Well, no one's here.
We're already
Leon
at
didn't come into the tunnel with you.
Yeah, no, Leoz has not entered this area with us at all, I believe.
Yeah, no, he did not come into the tunnel with you. He's back with the horses, per his contract.
And per his survival skills.
Yeah. He's not going down into a necromancer cave. Are you crazy? So yeah.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, Gallus, what do?
I
Or anybody. I mean, anybody could do something.
I walk into the elevator platform.
Okay.
What level are we going to?
Oh.
Yeah, because there's 3. There's 1, 2, 3, and then G.
All right, hand, take us to that lich guy. I say to the hand.
The hand does not respond.
Take us to that lich dude.
Gallus, your elevator's broken. Fix it.
Well, you see, there's a hand here.
Uh-huh.
Demono's just standing watching. Kind of smiling. Just waiting to see what Gallus comes up with before saying anything.
No, that's it.
Dude,
You
There's a
gotta try
hand
and
there.
push it to 1. What happens if I push it to 1?
So if you reach towards the lever, as soon as you get within, like a foot of it, the hand releases the lever and swoops forward to slap your hand.
That's hilarious.
Turns to grasp the lever.
That's hilarious. I love it. No.
my job! No!
Don't touch.
This is literally my only job.
All right, then drive the elevator.
You have to tell it where we want to go.
I don't know. Go to
lich
floor.
guy.
Floor 3. Take us to floor 3, hand.
You just hear.
I didn't catch what I was supposed to hear.
You hear let me do it a little closer to the mic. Maybe it'll pick up.
Lovely.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Incorrect buzzing noise-esque.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Floor 1.
And then the hand moves forward to 1. And the platform descends.
I guess we gotta do it in order.
The cavern or the shaft that you're in, it's exactly the dimensions of the elevator platform that you're on. So it is exactly 10 by 10 and is in no way lit. So it is impossible to judge how far you go without rolling a high difficulty survival check. But you are descending for nearly a full minute.
Hey, how high do we say? Like, give me a percentage of how likely Suriel is to get it with her. Hold on.
No. Roll a check, and I'll tell you what you know.
No.
Fine.
That's how this works.
What do
You
you
can either
think
roll a
this
check
is?
or not.
Fine. I tried.
What do you think this is?
You know-
Baldur's Gate? Get out of here.
I mean, it could be 29.
Okay, so as the elevator is moving, Suriel, you just close your eyes and take a deep breath and try to daredevil this. And just use your equilibrium and acrobatics training to estimate how fast the thing is moving. And if your estimate is correct, you're at least 100 feet below ground.
Oh my god. Okay. No one can see it right now because it's dark in here, but Demona just frowns a little and nods.
and it really is just the elevator is moving and then so smooth that for a moment you don't notice. It just stops. So after a couple seconds you're like, wait, are we done?
Are you still moving?
Yeah,
Do
'cause
we
it is-
hear
yeah.
a news broadcast as we're going down?
No, it is It is absolute silence and absolute darkness.
Aw,
Okay.
I was expecting something silly.
And when I say silence, I don't mean like if you go into a sensory deprivation booth, you can hear your heartbeat. No, I mean it is silent. You hear nothing, you see nothing. Not long enough that you start hallucinating. That's only like 30 seconds, but
Just enough to put you off.
and then around the time you realize that the elevator is stopped, the one on the lever lights up, and you're, in the darkness, it is immediately bright enough to see everything.
I've got.
And you see that you are facing this large wooden door. And by when I say large, I mean on a map it covers 3 squares. So it is this 15-foot wide, 20-foot high wooden iron bonded door.
Ooh, that's a big door.
Yeah.
Let's open this door.
Can I make a craft check to see how expensive it looks?
Yeah, go for it.
Rolled a 23.
It looks to be of, great make, but not fancy. It's, the standard black iron band on wood design, but every piece is of exquisite make.
Oh.
And
Very nice.
if the dimensions are the same as a normal door, you would estimate it's at least like 4 feet thick.
Ooh,
And has to weigh hundreds of pounds.
God damn.
Yeah. However, there may be a mechanism for opening the door that is easier than that brute force method.
The hand that's on the handle, on the lever, is it a right hand or a left hand?
It is a right hand.
All right. Thank you very much, righty, and I tip the hand a silver piece.
It flips the piece, catches in its palm, and then does the magician reveal hand, showing the coin gone, and then regrips the lever.
Charlie will do a round of applause when he does the magician hand thing.
I'm gonna size up the door to open.
Yeah, you want to roll me a perception check?
Look with your special
27.
eyes.
Okay, yeah, you're easily able to spot the slightly discolored part of the stone wall that obviously conceals the hidden mechanism for opening the door.
I'll direct the group's attention to it and say, are we gonna open this thing?
Okay.
I mean, wouldn't we knock first?
Is
I
there
feel like with
is
Marcus, we should probably knock first.
You're right. Benny, knock on the door. Benny, one big gross hand. Knock, knock, knock.
You hear, again, everything is scaled up from the size of a normal door. So the normal door, heavy mechanical thunk of a lock releasing, times 4 to scale up this door. So it sounds like when somebody pulls the bar off a door.
Right.
Yeah. And then the door swings open on its own. And we enter the next map. Also wonderfully provided by Dice Grimorium.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no!
He's dark.
Are we not in vision? again? Is
I
that
could see it's
No,
way
we're
at the
in
bottom.
very bottom.
Yeah.
I just had to
Okay.
scroll out.
okay? Yeah, because
I
it should
was-
be a daylight map. It's just you're in a small hallway.
I was just saying, oh no, because map.
New map.
Yeah, and so the area that you're seeing here at the end, there are these crates, these box shapes that you see are wood crates with iron bands.
Hmm.
The glowing yellow that you see are luminescent mushroom growths.
Okay. Rats.
And they
Do a
seem to be
perception check?
providing light.
Are these similar to
Absolutely.
the mushrooms that we saw in the cave in Cantaria?
No.
That would
well,
actually be nature or survival.
nature. Yeah.
Okay.
What you have?
Yeah, I would allow nature or
Yeah, nature
survival.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Also, Liam, do you want to
20
switch places with Surreal?
A 22.
Yeah,
No?
you Charlie, you are pretty sure these are your more garden variety bioluminescent and nothing else mushrooms.
Okay.
And
Look
their
at it.
inclusion here is likely intentional as a ready light source. Because like that's the subterranean cultures like orcs and dwarves before they came to the surface. All of their light was either fire or fungus.
The two F's of life.
Yeah, a lot of their like instead of vegetables, fungus is a lot of their like that fills the same dietary niche for them as vegetables do for us, because that's what grows down there.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Liam, do you want to switch places with Surreal? I just noticed you were
Well,
moving around.
You can,
I mean,
you
didn't
can
really-
control your tokens, so move wherever you like.
Well, I was
we're
asking
not-
because we didn't talk about how we were positioned was all.
Yeah. So, as far as flavor text for this chamber, the eerily still air has an almost alarming lack of odor, despite the clear blood stains on the floor. The hall, after the darkened shaft, the bioluminescent mushrooms lighting this hallway are almost blinding, like daylight. And you see that you are looking at walls of not naked raw stone, but bricks. These are like somebody carved out the area and then built in.
Like me in Minecraft.
Yeah, exactly. And there are a number of large wooden crates that are wrapped in spiky iron bands. At the end of the hall are two doors. One is behind the crates here, and then one is over here.
I see now. I think you described what it sounds like down here, but I missed it. But
You can roll a perception if you want to listen for
about to.
sounds.
would like to listen for sounds. I was going to be my second question. 26. Nope, sorry. That was -1. 28.
Coming from the door on the right, you can very faintly hear music.
What the huh? Well, there's music that way. And nothing from straight ahead so far.
Well, should we go see?
Well, I don't know. This is Gallus' mission, so.
He seems to be heading down the hall.
I'll be like, I'll move when you
I just
move,
had it
Mona. And now you moved. Okay.
just like that. And I'll move, you move.
Just like that.
I just had a thought of a really tiny Benny, so whenever he moves, you just hear like as he tries to keep up.
Yeah.
With his little feet hitting the ground.
Benny.
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 Benny. Yes, Benny's like a Pokemon. He'll just say his own name sometimes.
Yeah, I thought that was primarily what he said.
Yeah. Oh, he also says...
Oh, that's true. That's also part of his vocabulary.
Benny, you can't just say that.
Like Smurf.
Yeah. So, where are we going?
So you said you heard things from here.
Yep.
Yes.
Well, might as well check it out.
All right, hold on. So, when you step into this square,
Okay.
Ah.
I had a thing. I was watching you move one square at a time, and I was like, "Oh, he's gonna do it."
And then we stopped one short.
This glowing circle of magic runes appears on the floor.
That's so
around
fucking
you,
cool.
Gallus. Yeah, that is a token that was included in another map set. But yeah, I can add it to the map on the map interface. Dice Grimorium
so
stuff
good.
is so fucking cool, you guys.
Dice Grimorium deserves more.
Honestly, like I might raise my Patreon even though I'm at the highest level, like because it's $2. I might just give them $5 because this shit is awesome.
Right? Like
I love
oh
these
my
maps.
God.
Anyway, so the circle of magic runes lights up on the floor, and from inside you hear a voice say, "Congratulations, sir, and welcome to the Necromancer's Basement Escape Room Experience. You and your party have 2 hours to solve the challenges contained therein, or be slain and join the cast forever. Enjoy!"
Now I look at the clock right now and it's 8 p.m. Are you giving us 2 real-time hours?
No, absolutely
Finish
not.
this by 10 p.m. or you die.
Or you die.
So, each of you, as these words are said, 2 things happens. One is the door swings open. And 2 is on each of you around your left wrist, a bracelet of blue magical energy is created surrounding your arm. And
fancy.
Like just for like cutscene purposes, we're seeing through your eyes, but it's you're looking down at the back of your hand as you see this band wrap around your forearm, and then your hand flips around, so you're now looking at the inside of your forearm, and when you do, a display kind of pulls down from your wrist towards your elbow with a timer.
Oh shit!
Like that one movie.
Yeah, exactly like In Time, like that display. And it starts at 2 hours and begins counting down. And then to the right of the timer, there is a little box that says hints, and there are 3 filled in diamonds.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Demona, don't press that hint button yet.
Why do you think I would press it?
I don't know. You're kind of a wild card right now.
Yeah.
Look,
I'm not the wild card anymore.
I still have all the same. Never mind.
So
I don't know that.
Inside the room are a number of figures. The first 2 that you see are these 2 skeletal knights by the door. That are, they're standing at attention. They're obviously just meant to be guards. Which I think, yeah. Hold on, I have the pawn for them real quick.
I'm just surprised I'm not the wild card right now.
Yeah, it's these guys. So yeah, they're in this like plate armor. They have these pikes. They're less battered than these ones because this is like the default model for this creature. They are immaculately armored. Like it's polished, it's gleaming, in perfect condition.
So, are you pinging anything?
No, I'm just describing these
sure.
two figures on the inside of the door.
I just want to make sure that I'm not missing them and that I almost said Discord. Roll20 isn't being stupid.
Yeah, inside you see this table here.
Oh.
And it is set, each chair is occupied by a fresh corpse, wearing some form of noble attire or like a fancy getup of some kind.
Okay.
Then there are these 4 skeletons, are waiters that are traveling to and fro. Like they're just picking up a plate from one part of the table and then running around and putting it at a different part. Like they're just play acting at serving because they're just corpses. And then this figure here is a bard who is playing a lute and singing while making laps around the table. Which would be the music that you heard earlier. And then standing in front of the door at the end of the red carpet here is this dapper-looking fellow.
Oh, goodness! Look at how he dressed! Him so fancy!
Who is that?
It's Mr. Bones! We're in Mr. Bones' Wild Ride.
Yeah, as the door swings open, I'm adding the art to in play if you want to see the bigger view of his pawn.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Is this skeleton wearing this nice dapper suit, spats over dress shoes, top hat, and the monocle
Colonel
you
Sanders?
See. Yeah, the bow tie.
Sorry, the bow tie.
Yeah, and then the monocle is just floating there because there is no skin to hold it. And then the glow that you see is just floating in that eye socket is this glowing blue flame.
It is the Sans Undertale.
Kind of, yeah. And yeah, he's standing, you see there, like, with his arms behind his back, his feet together, and he says, "Good afternoon, sirs and madams. That was my voice you heard speaking to you earlier. It is my humble pleasure to welcome you to Sir's Experience. My name is Vincenzo, and it is my duty to guide you through this, or, if you should fail and be perished and join our cast, I will be conducting your orientation. Now, tut-tut, be about your task. You have a ticking clock, as it were. If you have any questions regarding the rules, I am here, and I am also the one with whom you can expend your 3 hints.
So what is the task?
Yeah.
The task, sir, is locate the key that allows you to re-enter the elevator room. If you go back through the hallway, you'll notice the door is locked quite shut. And then when that timer elapses, this room will fill with a deadly nerve toxin, slaying any living creatures within.
Ah, there it is.
Well,
So, as I said, I would be about your task quickly if I were you.
at least my Benny will be okay.
Quite not, sir. As a summoner's eidolon, when the link is severed, he will effectively be destroyed.
How dare you talk about my boy like that?
Merely providing information, sir.
Stop it!
Alice doesn't want to hear anything about his boy dying.
If you're not incredible at puzzles, I'm gonna be very annoyed.
Look, if you think this isn't Babby's first escape room difficulty, you got another thing coming, sir.
Right.
Okay, I have to guess.
Just if
we
2
have
hours
to-
pass and I'm about to die, Devlin is gonna be real prickly to talk to.
So the task is to find the key, then.
Yes, sir. Well, given that the lock is of a magical nature, the key will not literally be a key, but will likely be an item of symbolic value.
Okay, what are we looking for?
Any further information on that, sir, would constitute using one of your hints.
So we just have nothing to go on.
That's not true, sir. That's merely all I can tell you about the key.
We can most likely figure it out based on Marcus himself or you. So
walk
now,
up to what was her name again?
Who?
The Bone Daddy here.
Vincenzo.
Vincenzo.
Yes, sir.
Looks at him in his bone face and then like sizes him up a bit and looks at his hat. Like peeks underneath the hat. He like reaches up and lifts the hat. Is there anything underneath its hat?
No.
Oh, puts it down. It's like, all right, I had to check.
This is head. You find a mini camera.
Looks
like a little mini bat head version of Marcus.
Is it?
If you are looking for the recording device that's feeding back to the master, it will be the glowing object you see in my left eye socket.
I look in the right eye socket. Is there anything in there?
Nope,
like
hollow skeleton bone.
Like my brain.
All right.
Can we go now?
Yep.
You're free. Explore the space. You're on the clock.
Do things.
Demona is waiting for Gallus because this is him. This is all him.
What? Go. Yes, do things.
Hey, Vincenzo, what's this guy's deal? I point at the bard that I'm like inches away from.
Staring at him.
Why, that's the evening's entertainment, sir. A raconteur of some renown. Singer and songwriter.
Has he got a name?
Why, of course he does, sir.
Okay. Can I know it?
Do I get to know?
No.
Yes. Oh, yes, of course, sir. His name, it's Stephen Lynched.
That would hurt. That dealt physical damage to me.
Here, I'm gonna roll a d6 from that one.
Not even a D4. We gotta upgrade it.
I 5
panicked.
points of damage.
Can I roll?
That's good and fine.
Can I roll Lord Necromancy to see if I know about famed undead bard Stephen Lynched?
Absolutely, you can.
Okay.
You were struggling, Grapes. Are you
I was
okay?
struggling a little. I rolled a 27.
Okay, so what you know is that Stephen Lynched, like Lynch apostrophe D,
Okay.
is the name of a fictional bard in an old, like, a myth about one of the earliest necromancers.
Okay.
Who was a bard that overestimated the inability of his corpse to continue providing entertainment. He claimed that if the necromancer killed him, he would not still be able to sing. And the necromancer said, I'll fucking show you.
Is that a challenge?
Yeah, and the moral of the story is, just because no one's been creative enough to do it yet doesn't mean it can't be done.
Yeah.
So it's a kind of a joke that this entertainer is introduced using that name. And hints at who this corpse might have been pre-corpsening.
The corpsening. That just hit my brain right.
And now that you're in the room enough to hear, he is singing a song about how he accidentally seduced a giantess.
Damn, dude!
Because they used magic to communicate from far away.
Oh, it's a song about catfishing.
It's a slow burn.
Well, no, it's actually just a joke about perspective. Because she was far away, so he thought she was normal size. Is the joke.
I love that.
Yeah, and like he never says it, but there is innuendo implying that this is because he's super drunk. It's that kind of song.
Good.
But because it rhymes and is in a couplet fashion and is being played over a lute, it's suitable for fancy party instead of the pub where the people get stabbed.
You know, the version that Jaina would sing that's definitely raunchier.
Yeah. yeah, it's this one is old, like it's old enough that it's almost a previous language. Like when you hear stuff in Middle English.
Okay, yeah.
It's like that. It's like it's so old that it's fancy, even if it's totally filthy.
Okay. What's up with these doors?
Each door that you can see, there are 4. And each has a small bronze plaque on them. And if you're curious about the space in general, the door that you entered, like this door here is still open. It's this door back here that is locked. So this hallway is still accessible to you.
Is there anything on the plaques?
Yeah, each has an inscription on it.
Then baby say.
Gallus will look at this green-looking door.
Okay, so at the green-looking door, and the reason it is green-looking is because green light is leaking through the seams in the door frame.
Well, that's ominous.
And as you approach the door to read the plaque, what languages does Gallus speak?
Well, after switching over to Hero Lab and learning that Gallus should have a couple more languages, then
yeah, have you filled that in?
Yes. As soon as
All right, yeah, give me that list.
List.
Where is languages go? Common, Draconic, Dwarven, Elven, Mwangi, Necral.
Okay, so this door in Mwangi says, if the riches beyond is what you seek, perhaps the muse should try another key.
Say the last part one more time after perhaps.
Or type it out.
The muse should try another key.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure I heard it right. It's been a while since I've heard the word bemused be used in a sentence.
No, the
be mused.
No, the muse. I'm typing it out.
Yeah. Google Docs is struggling as I'm fixing the sentence. It's like there's 3 different words I can fit here, and I'm like, well, stop trying to correct it. Stop.
Yeah. For riches beyond what you think, the muse should try another key. Okay.
Get him to play the song different, I say, popping out from under the table.
What are you doing down there?
Secret codes. I go back under the table.
I was actually thinking of something very similar, Devlin. Stephen Lynch, could you play that song in A minor?
What means are you using to make this request?
I speak to him in Necro.
He does not reply.
Oh, how rude. Okay, what nationality was Stephen lynched?
Well, he's a fictional character.
I mean, even fictional characters were from places.
Right, and what I was saying is it's one that is like so old that its origins are lost in myth.
Oh, okay.
Like it's like how nobody knows where Johnny Appleseed came from.
Try Mwangi?
Oh. I ask in Mwangi to play that song in A minor.
A minor.
He says back in Mwangi, not that one, but you might dig this. And he begins playing a different song that is about digging up one's deceased lover to say a proper goodbye.
Oh, I know this one.
Oh, God.
It's weird at the end.
Yeah. I mean, there's a theme here, clearly.
Yeah.
But when it does, you hear it. You hear, you know, the sound of harmonizing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You hear something harmonize on the other side of the door.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
And then you hear the lock throw, and the door pops open.
We did it. Oh, Oh. Hey, everyone, come in here.
Yeah. This room contains even more blood, seemingly enough to override whatever was masking the scent previously, as you can smell that it is old, beginning to rot. Around
You
it,
just hear
a few scattered skeletons and much healthier, more robust-looking bioluminescent mushrooms. Their phase shifting into a green, illuminate a glittering mound of treasure. Piles of gold and occasional pieces of jewelry, crowns, golden weapons can be seen poking out. And across the back wall are two gargantuan wooden chests, bound in ornate silver bands with green magic, though whether of their own or reflecting the light of the mushrooms it is unclear.
Gallus will look at this and I go, I bet you this is one of those, if we all try to touch it, we're convinced to kill each other. And then we all die. You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying?
From under the table you hear, what do you mean one of those things? Is that a thing?
Yeah, in
That
like
is very much a
stories.
thing.
You hear about curses of like treasure hoards, and it curses you to like. I mean, look at all that blood in there. Old blood, but blood nonetheless.
It could
Sorry,
also
I
be
got
because
this
something-
table in my way.
There
Get
could be something
out.
in there that is invisible.
Those giant wagon wheels over there.
Yes, they are.
Oh God, we're gonna run into a Dark Souls boss. Fuck.
Yeah. At a few places around the room, There are chains hanging from the walls that don't appear to go anywhere. And then,
I
in that
see.
bottom right corner, there are these enormous wheels that you see that each of them has 4 places of binding on them.
True wheels.
Oh.
Think about a person being strapped to them.
Yeah. This
Oh,
is a,
like them
torture
circus
room.
shows.
Sure, circus. That's what I was going for.
Most of the rooms in here are probably used as torture rooms, but
Well, you're also in a themed escape room, so like
yeah.
Either this room contains something that you currently need to access one of the other rooms, or one of the other rooms will reveal what it is in here that you need.
Yeah.
All that blood on the floor, is any of that blood like on the gold as well? Or is it like the gold is on top of the blood?
The gold is on top of it.
So the gold itself looks pretty clean. Like, not really touched by the blood.
Would you like to make a perception check?
Yeah, you want to do a perception or a necromancy check?
Oh, I could do the necromancy. I could do one of those things.
You could do
Yeah.
well, you could wow. Yes.
My necromancy is much better than my perception.
Oh yeah.
Roll a natural 20!
Ooh.
Alrighty, so it's all under, and it's all in low points of the room, as though it like pooled there.
Uh-huh.
But blood doesn't do that cleanly. No matter, like, if it flows over
Yeah.
something, it leaves residue. You know this.
Right.
So the fact that it's pooling cleanly like that means that it's being pulled down, like it's being collected.
Huh.
So yeah, the bones and skeletons are from things dying in here, and then the blood is being collected.
Collected towards the gold pile?
Oh no, like down into the floor.
Or down into the floor?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Well, who wants to go in first?
I was going to check what the other doors were first,
Okay.
but we can. Okay.
I'll let Demona
Yeah.
look at the
Just
other
gonna-
door.
Check the plaque of this door.
What languages does Demona speak?
I still haven't changed it, so let me change it now. But diabolic, common, obviously, celestial, halfling, and Varisian.
Oh, okay. This
Ouch.
is not in a language that you understand.
Can I identify the language?
Roll me a society.
Society. That was a cool roll. 26.
Could.
Looking at it, you are pretty sure it is draconic.
Draconic.
I know
Point at the
Draconic.
door. Well, come read
Galus.
No.
it.
Yes.
I mean, like, do you want to sift through the money? Is that...
I'm kind of scared to sift through the money, but it's money.
Yeah, and, like, look at how big the pile is.
That's a big
Yeah.
fucking
Send
pile.
in
And
the
you're,
sift
and you're
through the
seeing
money.
it two-dimensionally. It is... It
Tall
is...
it?
In the middle part there, it is easily 8 feet deep.
Oh my god.
Like, you see the big chest sticking out of the pile down here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a big-ass pile of gold. And then, yeah, there are,
That
like,
would be the-
bigger objects mixed in of, like, weapons and armor and jewelry and chalices and shit.
That'd be the perfect pile of leaves
Is
Yeah,
to
It's-
like,
jump into.
it looks like a dragon horde, kind of.
is
Hmm.
is this an illusion?
I don't know.
Can I do
tell
a
me.
check
Is
to see if it's an illusion. What can I do?
Yeah, do me, occultism?
Cultism. I can do occultism. Got a 15 on the die for 31.
Nice.
So you are 100% confident that the whole pile is not an illusion. Like, there is a physical pile of something there. You do not do well enough to say, oh, there's no illusions at all. But
Mhm.
it's not like the whole pile is an illusion and it's just a hole in the floor that you fall in, and that's the gag. Like, it's not that.
A good old pit traps.
All right, where's Binny? There's Binny.
Bingy.
Binny, walk in there a few steps. You
I could try magnetic attraction.
could.
Is gold magnetic?
That is a good question. I don't know.
Mildly, I believe.
Yeah, gold magnetic.
Gold in its pure
It
form
is-
is not.
But when alloyed with metals like zinc, copper, nickel, iron, blah blah blah, it may
Okay.
display magnetic properties.
So that's actually a really smart use here then, because if the coins do come to you, then they are not pure gold.
But that is still a spell slot.
That's the second level.
Yeah.
My thought is, if I touch it, something's going to Rube Goldberg and cause.
We can always throw stuff in there, guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing with Binny.
Okay,
Benny is
go for it.
connected to you. If he gets her, you get her.
That's fine.
Also, Damona's just gone on to check the other doors. We can do that after this.
I'm gonna head to this very far one because I
That
think it's
door,
the best.
Suriel, in Verisian, it
Ooh.
says excess stores in case something is spilled.
Jander's closet.
It says something, not anything specific.
Well,
Something is spilled.
So Suriel, with your training in society,
Yeah.
you would know that its use in this context of a dinner party setting, stores most likely means like a pantry.
Yeah.
So it's extra food in case a plate is spilled.
However, we are still going with a theme.
Mhm.
So it could be something else. Continue on, Gallus.
Binny will take another step and look closely at the gold. And put, like, one hand on his undead chin and go,
Yeah, nothing happens as he's just standing there.
And he'll look back at Gallus and kind of shrug. And Gallus will look at Binny, then he'll look at Charlie. Goes, well, Charlie, what do you think?
Let him grab it. I mean, it's the worst that could happen.
Death.
You're right. What? Well, no, death is kind of the end. Anyways. Alright, yeah, sure. And Binny will reach down and pick up this little bitty gold piece right here.
Yeah, nothing happens. He's picks up a coin.
He like bites into it to see if it's real.
Yeah. He passes the bite test.
He puts it in like his shirt pocket.
While he collects some gold for us, can I walk up to these I can't think of the word.
Chests?
Chests, thank you.
Yeah.
Just
These
like
these things are gigantic. As you see, they cover 2 squares. They are 10 feet long and 5 feet deep. And the lid is right at about Charlie's eye level.
Okay.
This is a big ass chest.
Can I do a perception check and see what the glowing could be about?
Yeah. Roll me that perception.
29.
So you are convinced that the glowing is too consistent and too bright across the surface of this thing to just be bioluminescence, because that mushroom cluster is next to it, but it's equally bright on this side. So like it has to be that it is glowing. So you feel confident there is something magical at play here.
Is there any magical let me pull up my discern secrets.
Isn't that about identifying like secret organizations and stuff?
What? That's actually not correct, because my focus cantrip is Shroud of Night. So I'm looking at Path Builder. That's why. Never mind. I don't have
okay.
that. Can I do? Trying to think of what role would it be? Arcana, to kind of see if there's any kind of magical stuff.
Yeah.
Arcana.
On. Yeah, Arcana would be what we use to like. Okay, is this a magical trap?
Yeah. Let's do that. Okay. That's a 24. Wait, that's a 26 actually.
Okay. Yeah, this appears to be a trap of some kind. There is a curse on this chest that if you try to open it without the key object, it will discharge the curse. What that exactly is, I'm using curse here, like it's a negative effect of some kind.
I'll turn around and be like, y'all don't want to touch this without the key. It'll fuck you up.
Okay.
When I look closer to this, I see kind of like a circle with the kind of rings or like wings from side to side around it. Is that the key shape we should be looking for?
From your magical examination, you get the sense more that you're looking for something with the right magical resonance.
Okay.
So like it's the physical form is
doesn't matter.
It's arbitrary.
Okay.
You're looking for the right magical signature.
Remember, it was kind of similar to that Pico Perry thing that we ran into. Do we keep the jade or do we get the wand inside?
I'm betting it's inside this giant pile of gold.
Maybe. What's Devlin doing?
Well, I was going down to this room at the end of the hallway. I thought maybe it was a bathroom. Is this door open?
The one that's behind which door? Oh, that one.
Into the hallway, yeah.
No, that door is also locked.
Does it have any phrases outside of it?
It sure is. What languages does Devlin know?
Oh boy, howdy. It says on my character sheet Taldane, Diabolic, and Faye Sylvan.
Okay. So, you do not know the language that this is.
Hey, anyone able to read this crazy sign? I say from the end of the hall.
You could also roll society to attempt to know what language it is.
So we know.
Well, I rolled a 30 on my society.
Damn, Devlin.
Okay. Hell yeah. This one is in I forget. What did they change Shadow Tongue to?
Oh, I have no idea.
Undercommon.
I don't know.
I still have it under Shadow
know.
Tongue.
Yeah,
Here we
that's what I'm gonna say for now.
Oh yeah, it is still Shadow Tongue. They didn't change
Okay,
it.
yeah. Yeah, it is Shadow Tongue.
It's what you call it? The little cave people speak Shadow Tongue. It's Shadow Tongue. Anyone speak cave people?
Oh, yeah, I got it. Come in, and I'll walk over to where Devlin's at.
I love this like A team, everyone's skills coming together. It's like I
Right.
have a what happens if no one speaks this language, but we haven't come across it yet, and that's fun.
Like, what you need, Devlin?
I point at the sign that I can't read.
Okay.
Help.
But
He says
what
help.
do signs say?
It says that opening this door can be an explosive experience. However, something in the treasure room might shield you.
We'll say that out loud and go, yeah, you don't want to go in there unless you like your limbs. Like your limbs.
Good to know. Did we find anything in the treasure room that might shield us?
I'm assuming this is the treasure room that they're talking about.
Yes.
Where Benny and Gallus are?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'll look at Devlin and go, well, there's a lot of gold, and there's 2 chests that you can't touch without some sort of key to open them, or you'll get hurt time. So we're looking for a key now in order to get the stuff to open up this room.
Well, I haven't seen a key. Maybe Suriel's found one. I will head back toward Suriel.
Out of character, I just thought, well, if the explosion requires a reflex save, I guess Suriel could try and open it.
Yeah.
Right, go ahead.
You know what? I just realized I forgot is the theming portion of this.
Mm-hmm.
So above like each door, the plaque, it has the riddle about how to open it. It also has like a label. So this room is So the treasure room is labeled coat check.
Coat
That's,
check?
Yes. Coat. Like where you come to a party and where you put your coat.
It's the coat room, yeah.
Yeah. But it's where everyone stores their, but it's where you store valuables. Yeah. This room here is the kitchen. This room here is the pantry. And this room here is labeled the label word is in Varisian.
Well,
Varisian. Anyone know Varisian? Wants a cup of coffee, eh?
wants a cup of coffee, eh? Well,
Anybody want a cup of coffee?
Looking at this table with a paper with a papier on it.
Does this guy know Parisian?
I'm assuming this is just like recipes and shit, like unimportant stuff, but still want to look at it.
Okay, so down there in that area,
in the nook.
roll me a society, please.
Oh, okay. Whoa. Goodbye, dice. Okay. Another 26.
Okay, so there is a plaque on the wall above this table. And that has 3 bullet points. The first says, on your left, you may find some foreign reading material if you're not as culturally broadened as you might like.
Okay.
And there is a stack of little booklets. The one on top in common, which Liam Taldane is common.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah, in common, it says Mwangi to Varisian. Phrase book.
That's cool.
Yeah, so if there is a language you come across that nobody in the party speaks, you can attempt a society check to use these to translate. That is part 1.
Oh.
The second says, a workspace is provided for laying out the final solution to the puzzles. And as you see, there is 6 rectangles drawn out on the table that are about sheet of paper size. So 2 wide and 3 deep. As though that's what you're expected to be locating. And then the third one is, and finally, if the entertainment is not to your liking, a full set list is available, and it has a full selection of Stephen Lynch's repertoire. But it's all just different puns about undead and kinds of undead. So there's like some vampire ones and some zombie ones. A lot of white.
Huh.
A lot of ghoul ones.
Yeah, oh yeah. Ghouls.
Oh hey, Rob Zombie.
Say I'm pretty
Ghouls
fly
just
for
wanna
a
have
white
fun.
guy.
I just want to have fun. Ugh.
Yeah, it's all it's just a bit.
Those are good things that Sir Demona found.
Yeah.
Did Gallus and Benny make any progress in the treasure room? I'm gonna go find it.
Was Charlie walking around like Varisian? Who speaks Varisian?
Anybody, Varisian. Anybody,
But it was
coffee.
probably just reading that stuff. I was like, what? I'm coming. Okay.
Okay, I'll come with you.
Yeah, the room in the back had a label that was in Varisian, and nobody is able to translate.
I'll point and go, what is that?
Sturiel, it isn't an idiomatic word that in common roughly translates to like the faux pas room. Or like the bad manners room.
Ah, well, that's where you should be.
Hey. I still don't know what it says.
The bad manners room.
Better manners. Thank you.
Yeah, it might as well be timeout room.
Yeah, it's the timeout room. It's the timeout corner room. Like, you go in there when you're being not so great to everyone right now.
Right. The timeout room.
As long as it's not red, we're fine.
Right. So it says here in Shadowton that it will be explosive, and you need something from the treasure room in order to come in here. The treasure room, I looked at the
Yeah, so actually
chest.
in the clue it would say something in coat check. To keep in theme.
Is there a reason this is blocked off, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know if it was or not. I was looking at it like I think
okay.
Yeah, here, let me there we go.
Just wanted to make sure. Then we go to the
code check room needs a key, quote unquote, to open up the chest.
So y'all walk in, and Gallus is on top of this 7-foot tall pile of gold and just lying on it.
Sliding down it like the Joker.
No, he's just on top of it, just like lying on it, like full starfish. Benny's just standing there being a zombie. But Gallus, what the fuck?
Because the gold has him aroused.
No, that's gross.
Not when there's other people around. He's not into that type of...
Goodness, James.
Well, I don't know.
I'm doing a bit.
Goodness gracious. In my Christian Minecraft server.
Only
in
at
play,
home
this is Gallus.
Only at home when he can disturb the workers, obviously.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he doesn't jerk it in front of anybody that he doesn't own.
Anyways.
Jerk it.
But yeah, Gallus is just lying on the gold like, this ain't bad.
Hey, while you're taking your nap, did you find any shields?
Vincenzo leans in and he says, fruits of 1,000 years of life, sir. You have plenty of time to accumulate wealth.
While Gallus is enjoying himself.
Don't say it like that.
I love that his literal life is on a timer and he's taking time for this.
Right.
Oh yeah. Looks at the timer.
He has 2 hours to live.
What's the timer say?
About 38 minutes have passed.
Oh shit.
Have you checked this chest out?
No. Literally done nothing.
I feel like that's exactly what this room is supposed to do.
Gallus gets up and looks in this chest.
Oh, the one that's in the money?
Yeah, the money chest.
Yeah, it is unlocked and just full of more money.
Oh, it's
just conveniently Benny
Gallus, focus. Gallus, focus.
Ladies, it's more money.
Gallus.
Yeah, and it's in a chest for easy carry, and Benny's not going to be useful for problem solving. You might as well hold it.
Charlie, I need your bosom.
Well,
I need to scoop gold coins into your chest.
Charlie, I need to shower gold onto your chest.
You like a whore.
I mean, this just sounds like all of my dreams like piled into one. Go for it.
Oh my god.
Gallus at the club about to make it hail.
Yeah,
right.
Make it hail.
Benny starts
for doing nothing.
He takes his hat off with and his brain is exposed, and Benny starts scooping gold coins from his skull hat into Charlie's boo-boo.
I mean, I just went onto this whole thing about how the chest is perfectly sized for him to just two-hand lift and carry.
Yeah, but there's also more gold to scoop into Charlie's bosom.
True.
Hey.
You examined the chest earlier that Charlie was looking at.
Yeah. Just seeing if they both match the same description or if they're slightly different from each other.
When you get to the right one, you have an occultism. Is it
Schooled in secrets?
okay? Okay, so it's not oddity identification is what I was looking for.
No. I will
So
get
roll-
that
roll-
as
roll me-
detective eventually.
Roll me an occultimatism.
Okay. Wow.
Are you looking at this one in particular, or this one?
I'm looking at the one I'm in front of.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So yeah, that's the one Charlie examined as well.
Okay. Yeah,
I
that's what I
only
was trying to
examined
figure
this
out.
one.
If it's
I did not examine that one.
if it's this one that I need to, then yeah. Occultism. Occultism is a 29.
Okie dokie. So yeah, you succeed.
Yay!
Almost critically succeed. We're so close.
Damn it! I needed an 18.
Yeah, you come to the same conclusion about this one, is that there is an item that is that will magically resonate the same way that the Bard song resonated to open this door.
Okay. Open. And like they're completely like essentially copies of each other except for the color of the skulls on the front. Hello?
Sorry,
Oh.
repeat that.
I was asking
reading
if the chests are identical, like in every way.
Comparing them specifically,
Hmm.
I will roll over your earlier occultism, where specifically looking for differences between the two. It becomes immediately clear that they are both keyed to the same item. However, one is a reward, one is a punishment. And your examination has not revealed any sufficient evidence to which is which.
Not surprised here to see this, but one of these is going to hurt. Not sure
So
which.
this. I'm sorry to cut you off. Go ahead.
I was just saying, not sure which.
Okay. So this is 7 feet of gold, correct?
He said
height.
Height. Yeah.
Height. Is there... I guess my question is there something hidden underneath it that we need to procure in order to move on to a different room or
We
open
can
up
dig.
a lock? Yeah, I'm going to start digging.
Because like we don't have any other information, and it's
Gallus will...
sure Charlie has always wanted to dig in a giant pile of gold, anyways.
While Benny and Charlie are digging through gold, Gallus will actually look towards this pile of bones.
Bone pile.
Okay, roll me a perception check, please.
Perception. 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 Why is... Okay, there it is. Perception, not for Benny, for Gallus.
For the guy loose. The guy loose is loose.
Just exactly was
ooh.
thinking that.
31.
Ooh.
19 on the die for 31.
Use your
Okay. So, looking at the wheels, you're looking around, like, what is the value here? Why is this in a treasure room? It's a pile of bones, a pile of wagon wheels. Like, I see the rope. So maybe they were strapped. I don't know. And then you finally notice there's a little teeny tiny plaque around the hub of each wheel. It is inscribed with a name and then the text EX and a date.
Oh.
Devlin, can you give me a hand here?
Yeah, what do we need to do?
These big fucking wheels have names and dates on them.
Yeah.
Help me move them so I can read them all.
Oh, thank God. All right.
Damn!
7.
He was
Jesus.
so relieved that he didn't have to do math.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
Devlin, you've been doing CrossFit for 20 years, preparing for this precise moment. These 15-foot diameter wagon wheels probably weigh 300 pounds each, and you are able to get them all lined up side by side along this south wall effortlessly. Or in a way that looks effortless, but in a way that you're going to have to, like, ice down your back tonight.
Oh no.
It's okay. I mean, it's just ice. He's not actually hurt, but he's going to need ice. It's fine.
Old man.
He's old man.
He probably has a, like, once a day magic ice pack. That's a thing that would for sure exist. Like, if we have running water, we have recharging ice packs. So, like, once a day, you crack the crystal in the middle, and it gets cold for 2 hours.
Well, if you can't use magic, Tiger Balm.
Yeah.
The setting just
yeah.
has Tiger Balm.
Yeah. 20 bulk worth of gold coin is a significant quantity.
Mm-hmm.
How much gold is 20 bulk?
So I know that Hero Lab, if you turn off the coin weight selector, it will increase your bulk based on how much gold you put in. But I don't know if there's just a table for it. I'm going to look.
Finder 2E gold.
Also, thank you for the raid, the Court of Crits.
Thanks for the raid.
We're doing a 3 challenges to become the apprentice of a lich because Gallus wants to be a bone daddy.
It seems that every 1,000 bulk is
1,000,
or 1,000 coins is 1 bulk.
Oh
so 20,000 coins. God damn.
If we could make it out of here with that, I'm just saying.
It would start to make it up to me.
So what are the names and the dates?
All right. So none. Roll me a society.
Society. I also have genealogy lore, if that helps.
Actually, yeah, if that's better. And Devlin, you are the one who has warfare lore, yeah?
I sure am. Incoming warfare.
I would also allow that.
Ooh, I rolled a
24.
3 on a die. Can I use a hero point?
Team?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Go for it.
All right. Devlin, for your warfare lore skill, the middle one correlates to roughly the date that the Chalaxian Civil War began. And you don't know the name of the person, but yeah, the date is about. And, like, you know what this wheel is. This is an execution device.
Yeah.
Somebody, is tied an arm and a leg to each rope point. And so this is an execution method popular in Cheliax called excruciation.
Mm-hmm.
Staked out on this wheel, and so you're spread-eagled. And they make a small cut on each limb on a important artery, but it's a very small nick, and they just let you hang there to bleed to death.
Crucifixion.
That's brutal. I rolled a 17 genealogy.
The first one, which is the most recent, is from around the date that the Civil War, not this Civil War, but the Cheliax seceding from Taldane Civil War.
Oh.
Because, yeah, Cheliax is a whole ass empire on its own. It broke away from Taldor. Like, there's a reason Taldane is common.
That's what Texas wishes it could do.
Yeah. But, like, it'd be like if the United States, as it is now, seceded. And then it was Cheliax, and then other places seceded from them. Anyway, the point is, so it's like Mexico seceding from Spain, and then Texas seceding from Mexico. That's actually, there you go.
What did that name say?
But also, Mexico used demon powers.
Yeah, and the name is the last Taldan ruler of Cheliax.
Oh.
Oh.
Making these bones historically valuable.
Just sort of like looks at it like a little bit wide-eyed. Then he just like takes a bone and he pockets it.
You gotta get at least one.
After seeing him take a bone, I'm gonna pick up the skull and like kind of hold it and follow after Gallus. Like maybe we need the skull.
That'd be fun. Oh, these bones are the last Taldane ruler of Cheliax.
I'm digging through the gold. I'm like, wow.
It is very old.
Very old indeed.
Very valuable.
Very valuable bones.
I imagined Devona and Gallus just like lock eyes from the other side of the room. Like, oh yeah.
Is there anything like underneath the bones, like hidden in there?
There's also a third wheel still.
Oh yeah, there's 3 wheels. What's the other wheels say?
The other one. Roll me a. Actually, I'm gonna give you the date for free, and then you can try and suss out what it means.
For free?
This execution date is about 980 years ago.
That's a very specific amount of time. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the difference between the first and the second wheel?
Yeah, it's like 979 or something. It's just like around like I.
Okay.
What year was
whatever the?
What year was Earthfall?
Oh, that's like 10,000.
10,000. Okay.
Yeah.
It's there's no way.
980, and what's the current year?
Oh, it's AR 4717.
So it'll be like.
So...
I just determined the year. Let me open my notes because
yeah,
I have.
Right, 4717 because we went over it again and you double checked.
I was correct. Yeah. So it is AR 4717.
That's in my notes.
So I can actually give specific dates when I look up when those other 2 historical events were. I didn't do that ahead of time because I'm a fool. But
just like looks around and is like,
try.
The hell's happened in 3737?
3739.
3739?
Yeah.
Okay. The hell's happened in 3739?
You can roll a society if you want.
Society.
As I'm digging in the gold, and do I hear him asking that?
Ooh.
Yeah, I say it out loud. Yeah.
That's a what is that? Oh my god. 32.
Hold on a second.
I'll refrain from rolling then.
Reminding myself how to spell secession. There we go. So
Right?
yeah, I
too.
answered there.
Thank
Labeled
you.
1 and 2. All right, what was Suriel's roll for?
3-2 for what the fuck happened in 37-39.
You cannot think of any events that were of political significance that'd be relevant here. I mean, I'm sure if I look at the official timeline, there's something, but I can tell you it is not that the date historical relevance is not apparent in terms of this puzzle.
Gallus rolled a natural 1.
Oh hell yeah! You get to make some shit up.
That was the first year that that Zutha's birthday was recognized as a federal holiday in Geb.
It's like, yeah, that's about right.
Wait, so you're saying this wheel commemorates a federal holiday?
Yes.
Well, it commemorates an execution that took place on a federal holiday.
Suriel just says, I don't think anything important happened on that day.
Gallus.
About getting to you.
Yes.
Oh, never mind. I already did what I wanted to do with the piece of information I gave you.
Okay.
I know what year it was. That was your mom's birthday.
Damn.
And it went silent.
I love the dam got cut
Laughing.
off.
The Discord couldn't pick up my laugh.
Gallus turns to Charlie and goes, well, of course, her birthday would be every year.
Oh god. Anyways, is that all that was in that corner?
Yeah.
Okay.
You ever talk shit about my mom again? Kidding.
There it is.
Yeah. The corner that Suriel is in currently, your token there is just a big pile of glowy mushrooms, some bones. Whether it's a skeleton, 2 skeletons, couldn't say. It's just some bones.
Some bones, yeah. She's just been like scanning the room, essentially all the piles going around, seeing if there's anything else important. But if there isn't, and that's it. That's all the information we got. Yeah.
Want to be that guy, but we're kind of gonna die in a little while, so maybe we use one of those hints.
Yeah.
I mean, we always can, but
Before
it depends
we do,
on what
how's
we use
this-
it on.
How's this gold pile looking as we shift through it to see if there's anything in it?
Like I said, it sounds like a dragon's treasure hoard. Everything it's various riches. You find, a crown here, a scepter there, a candelabra, a gold locket with a diamond the size of your thumb inside.
It's just a bunch of random, really expensive shit and gold.
Yeah, just
Has Charlie
jewels
found
and riches.
anything interesting in there?
You'll see Charlie wearing the crown and holding the scepter and shit, and it's like Homer. I don't see anything in here. That could be a key. I mean, I'm trying to think if there was any patterns on the floor, like in the blood. That could be something. I don't see anything. All right, let's use it.
Detect magic.
Yeah. Well, so detect magic.
at a higher level, we'll be able to help you pinpoint some specific magics, and we should be to the point where it starts doing that, right?
Let me double check. Is that a cantrip?
It
Yeah,
is.
detect magic is a cantrip, and when it is heightened to third level to rank 3, an effect it changes, and then its final effect takes place when you get rank 4 spells, which at level 7 you should have.
So you can do rank 4. It says, as a third rank, you also can pinpoint the source of the highest rank magic. Like for an imprecise sense, you don't learn the exact location, but can narrow down the source within a 5-foot cube, or nearest if it's larger than that.
What if I didn't prepare it?
Detect magic?
Yeah.
See, this is why I like the skill feat Arcane Sense. Because you get it as an innate spell, and
so you never have to worry about not preparing.
Its heightening isn't controlled by your level, it's just by your investment in Arcana as a skill. So if you're going for Unified Theory skill feat anyway, you know, it's fine. It's whatever. But it's cool because then it's effectively a free cantrip.
Right. And you'll say that, Demonia will say that to Charlie and be like, yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, the cantrip connection familiar ability also would allow that.
Which one?
The cantrip connection familiar ability.
Oh, yeah, I don't have that either.
Yeah, it allows you to prepare 1 extra cantrip.
Why would you not prepare detect magic ever?
Because it's not as useful as it used to be.
And that's exactly why.
Sorry, Demona. Were any of those other doors open?
Were they, James?
None of the other doors were open. There are, however,
locked?
every door that is not opened by me is locked.
Okay.
You have, however, there are clues.
Yeah,
on
for all of them.
Yeah.
I mean, have we asked these guys out here if they have a key? I mean, is that a thing?
We haven't
you
done
haven't
much.
tried that. Yeah, you haven't really interacted with the diners at all.
Like, pardon me, I hate to disturb your meal. Do you have a key to one of these rooms?
Are you addressing this question to the skeleton server or the corpse dressed in fancy clothes in the chair?
I'll ask the server.
The server turns to look at you, and then a moment later, its body, like its head turns first, and then a moment later, its body turns, and it says, "I'm sorry, madam. Keys are not on tonight's menu."
Well, what is on tonight's menu?
Southern Gurundi fire pepper stew, roasted squaw with field greens, and for dessert, sweetbreads. With a dessert wine and cigars.
I'm not hungry anyway. And that's saying something for me.
You're right.
And
That means.
Now, it's also not impossible that none of that food sounded appetizing.
That too.
Charlie?
Well, actually, the Gurundi fire, the Gurundi like
The
pepper stew might
Yeah.
actually, like, in other circumstances, be appealing to her.
Right.
Yeah,
But in this
head
setting,
is
it's
kidding me?
probably like rotted, like festering, like pot of something. I don't know. And she'll be
Yeah,
like,
and we're talking like,
Nothing.
and Garund as a continent, remember, is roughly analogous to Africa. So imagine like a Central African pepper soup.
Okay.
surprisingly, not a fan of hot things. I have.
Well,
That is actually
they have-
very
Well,
surprising.
what about sweetbreads for dessert? Did that not appeal to you?
No, because I know that's brains.
But does Charlie know that?
Yeah. Does Charlie know it's brains? Does Charlie think
How
it's
would
brains?
I mean,
Society.
society. Oh, It's a fucking natural 20. So for
oh yeah, Charlie made this mistake like maybe we flash back to Fex's townhouse, and she sees that listed on the like master menu, and it's like, ooh, sweetbreads. That sounds delightful at dinner at like for a nighttime, like with coffee.
Yeah.
And then she is served a monkey skull with like little brain chunks in it.
The Indiana Jones.
Yeah, exactly, with the lid.
Oh God, that is the one scene that fucks me up every time. Anyway, so she'll be like, no, made that mistake once. Never again. Just look at the table and see what's going on.
I was gonna ask what the people sitting at the table look like, and to see if if they have any pockets to check those.
So each is a relatively fresh-looking corpse, and dressed in a very exquisite fashion. Well, actually, Suriel, with your society training, you'd recognize these outfits would have been really in vogue maybe like 5 years ago.
They're so like out. Ugh. He's
Make
so
a
behind
comeback,
the times.
don't worry.
Yeah, which like I mean, it is entirely possible the corpses are fresher than the outfits.
Yeah, he's just using what he's got in here. That's all.
Yeah.
But checking pockets. Go ahead. Jess was also checking what was on the table.
Yeah.
If they have pockets.
Okay. Each diner is wearing formal wear. Like high end, like the high fashion version of formal wears. Like, each man is wearing, very daring colors as his style at the time, but the like suit jacket cut and pants, high like boots. Like the pieces are there. It's just the cut and color that changes in style and fabrics. But yeah, like each man is wearing, tight leggings was the style at the time, so no pockets on the pants.
Yeah.
Into high boots, and then a long shirt, so it doesn't look like they're wearing leggings as pants. Is the men's fashion, and the jacket. However, the jacket does have pockets, and in each man's pocket, and let's see, there are 10 seats here. 7 of them are male cadavers. And inside the breast pocket of each is a playing card with an object stamped on it. One one is a sword, one is looks like a wand.
So there should be 10 total cards. There's 10 spots here.
7. There's 10 corpses. 7 of them are men.
Yeah, and for the women, you find on the 3 female diners, each is wearing a gown that is, by the standards of today's fashion, obscenely low cut. And if you or Charlie thinks to check where Charlie would hide it, each has an additional card there, so you do have 10 total.
Cool. I was just saying you can drop the list of what each card has on it, so you don't have to spend,
I will not, because it's not important to know the list. It's more that they as a set are one item.
Okay.
And the one item will react appropriately when the conditions for it are met. I was just saying they each has a generic class of item. Like one is either like a staff or a rod or a wand or something. One is a sword. One is a coin. Like they're all just normal objects.
They playing cards, or are they more like tarot cards?
they're playing cards in size and texture. The back is just plain red, and then the front is plain white with the object stamped in black.
Mm.
In any any particular order, like
We don't know.
no.
We
Yeah,
just have these cards. They're a full
you
stack.
you have the order that you found them in, but you aren't sure whether that's relevant. But
Just
each indicates a different item.
going to come in
Are there-
here and look at the coin card. Well, because you still said you wanted to look at on the table, right, Jess?
Are there duplicates to the cards as well?
No, each only has one each, and there are 10 symbols.
Okay, so there's 10 different symbols. Okay.
Yep.
How about
but they're
on the
not
table?
important. So
I was just wondering.
Yeah,
anyway,
it's just
on the table specifically.
As the table's art indicates, there's bones and long-grown mushrooms. So, like, whatever food might have been there originally has long since rotted to dust. But the plates and flatware are still there. And then the smaller plates and cups that the pretend waiters are moving are just like empty, but fresh, clean looking, just cups and serving plates and like little chalices. So they are just doing make believe.
Okay. Okay.
Oni, Suriel in the treasure room. So you get these cards and start fanning through them to look for the coin card. And as you do, each is now illuminated with a slight red glow. Like just the symbol is glowing slightly, like it's like the card has become holographic.
Yeah.
And it's just got a red tint to it. And as you're seeking the coin card, you pass a crown card that is green.
Well, I think I might have found it out. Possibly. A little bit.
What was that? Sorry, I was distracted by bones. Hello.
It's been like 2 minutes. Gal's just been standing here looking at bones. Nothing else. Well, Charlie and I found these cards in the guests' belongings, and they, so far I can't tell if they all mean anything, but she'll flip the crown between 2 fingers and point it towards Gallus as it's glowing. There's one that might work in here. It's just determining which chest we use it on now.
Looks at the chest.
We want to get a hint about what is a good chest and what is a bad chest?
What's up
What's
up with these, since I'm right next to one of them?
Each
James
of
was about to
those
say
is a podium that appears to be solid gold, like stacks of concentric circles, each smaller than the last, until it's only about the diameter, like a fist-sized diameter. And then from that is just extending this little finger-sized gold rod holding up a ruby that is burning with a flame as though it were a torch. Those
Cool.
sprung to life when you first entered the room.
Ooh. Alright, I look at the chest. Does one look more nefarious than the other? Can I get a vibe check?
I think Charlie figured out that already. Which one might have a curse on it.
Wait, oh? Which one?
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Just-
know per se if I don't know per se if there is a curse. Went up to this one.
Yeah, the exact
unquote
wording
cursed.
of it is that both chests are keyed to one object. Presenting the key to one will result in a punishment, and the other a reward.
Mm.
Yeah, so I never got
yeah.
like this
Yeah.
is the bad one or this is the
Oh
good
yeah,
one.
no,
Right.
you don't know.
Okay.
Correct. Okay. I'll just be like, yeah, I don't know. This could be the good one. This could be the bad one. I don't know.
50-50. And honestly, how bad could the punishment really be? If failing failing this is death.
Looks
Keeps
at
you
all the
slowly closer
blood
to
on
death,
the
so you're
ground.
more likely to die. That's all.
Yeah, and the fresh corpses dressed in old clothes at the table.
Mm.
You know, seeing as how there's more blood next to this chest than the other one, I feel like we should go for that chest.
Just going pure. Okay. Well, now you have to locate a key.
Mm.
And so you get. So I got a little bit sidetracked with the cards. You flip through 7 of the cards before you get to coin, and coin is red, and then in the 6 previous, like number 6 was the crown in green.
So she's holding both now. A part of me feels like he would switch it on us so that red would be the one we should go for. But also some of these answers have been so obvious that green could also be the answer. And the chests are keyed to the same one. So it's only one of these cards. Possibly. Maybe. I'm not sure yet. What'd you say, Jess?
Hey, yo, Devlin. I said hint. I'd be like, hey, yo, Devlin, let's get a hint.
Devlin left.
I mean, I did wander out into the hall. Vincenzo's there. Hey, Vincenzo.
he
I think they're going to want to do a hint. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, in that case, the proper trigger phrase is, Vincenzo, I would like a hint, followed by the exact wording of the hint that you would like. Please phrase your question carefully, as a poorly worded question could be wasted.
He says you have to ask.
Until you're sure.
He says we gotta ask a specific way, and no other important information.
Oh, it's one of these.
You want to know whether green means good or red means good, correct?
Yes.
Well, in regards to the cards.
Yeah.
Because none of the other cards are colored except the crown and the money, the coin.
No, they're all colored red except for the crown. Crown is
James,
green.
which one was correct?
They're black until...
of the 7 cards you checked, crown was the one that you saw in green.
Okay, yeah, because he explained it as they're kind of holographic, Jess. So when you tilt it, you see the red-ish tint over the entire thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the crown was green.
Touch the card against the chest, see if it unlocks.
There is no response.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Buster. Thank you, Buster.
Yeah, and the reason that there is a specific wording for the hint is that he knows when you're actually asking him the question and when you as a group are discussing what question to ask.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's you use a key phrase to indicate, all right,
I kick the chest and go, open, damn it.
No, I don't. Several steps back.
You again hear the.
Please open up.
Do you want to like try to open the chest? Because no one's tried that yet. It is just like a lid. You could try to pull it open.
I'm running. I'm out.
You know what? Fine. Yes, I'll try to open it. It's like, what if it's already unlocked? Let's open it.
Yeah.
Well, that's happening.
I need. Give me just a second, because I did not have that tab open. So pretend I'm not vamping while I or pretend you're not vamping.
See, nothing wrong is going to happen as I reach slowly towards this chest lid to open it.
All right, so yeah, the lid creaks open and lifts far easier than Gallus might have expected, considering its size. And once the lid swings fully open, you realize that you're using the wrong word to describe this container. It's not a chest. It's a different kind of container that starts with a C, though.
Is it a coffin? Is there vampires in here?
Yeah, you better believe it is a coffin. The lid swings open, and lying resplendent or in repose within is the figure that I am adding.
Oh.
Gallus just slams it shut.
Just opens,
So
closes
it
again.
opens, and you see her laying there, and as soon as you see her, her eyes snap open. And then it's like a blink, and suddenly she's standing nose to nose with you.
I think I figured out why there's all the blood.
And like, yeah, almost nose to nose, she says, I bet you're curious whether this chest that you've opened is the punishment or the pleasure chest.
Darling, you're not my type.
Yeah, your hair is a group. It might be revolved with someone else. You don't know.
Depending on who you are.
I crack the door open and look in.
Is there like
close it shut and I go, oh, she's hot.
Is there like an option B
Wait,
in the other one? I go over and like kind of peek in. It's like, is there a better option?
Man in the other one.
I'm not entirely certain what you mean by this.
Is he hot?
Is he? There is no he. It's a she.
No, that's
well,
what I was saying.
I'm wondering, is there a
he?
he in the other chest?
Is there a guy in the other coffin? And is he also hot?
Gallus, you reach for that one, and again, it's the blink, and suddenly she's there.
Rude.
And her hand is grasping your wrist. And she just says, and she does the finger wag. Well, I don't know if it'll pick up the mic, but the like in through the teeth. The
tut-tuts.
Yeah. And she tis you with the other hand. She's like, it's rude to walk away from a lady who asks you a question.
We're just listening through the door.
Benny! Bad touch! Bad touch, Benny!
All right. We are gonna roll for initiative. I'm not going to give her any actions as a like surprise round. However, Gallus, you are going to start the encounter grabbed.
Okay.
I think that is a fair compromise
Sure.
to not letting her like fuck you up.
Benny bad touch. Benny bad touch.
Vinny, bad touch.
Yeah.
Only
So
says that when women grab him though.
yeah. Well, with men, he has a safe word.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Let's get some initiatives going.
Inish.
Oh my god, you would not believe this shit. I used my I used my dice, my new hollow dice again.
Mm-hmm.
You'll never believe what I rolled for my initiative.
Was it a 38?
20.
Oh yeah, baby.
I rolled a
Does
natural
it beat
20
it?
as well.
Does it beat a 38?
So here's the thing. Yes.
Wow.
Because it has a plus 20 initiative or perception modifier.
That's so.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You got that Dracula bonus. I get it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's supernatural senses. Like Devlin is a mere man. He's trained,
32.
but training can only one second while I create a okay. There we go. 32 for Suriel, 38 for Devlin. Is that
That is correct.
okay? Charlie or Gallus?
Oh, yeah,
Gallus.
Jeff, what's your total?
I rolled a natural 20 for a 34.
Wow, is that 3 natural 20 initiatives?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I forgot. She was included. I thought you were talking about through us.
Well, don't worry, guys. I'm here to bring it home with a natural 1
Nice.
Oh, perfect! I love it.
for
This
13.
is the second time.
Yeah, it sure has.
Look, Gallus is just surprised that a woman dares touch him.
Demona can touch him, or Suriel can touch him all the time.
Don't.
Well, yeah, but you're friends. You've earned it.
I guess.
Don't touch me.
He don't know her like that.
Ew, is what he says on his turn to pull his
Ew.
hand away.
Excuse me, you give me the ick?
Well, perhaps you
Gallus.
should have solved the puzzle. Oh, and I forgot. I'm doing perhaps you should have
different
solved the
voice.
puzzle a little bit more carefully before just opening a chest and seeing what happens.
What puzzle? This is...
But with
You
the
just hear from outside the
Are
door.
you
"This
the
entire
puzzle?"
area?
with the fucking cards, man. Like the one is it's. I heard you talking about it. Like she found card. Like
Yeah. The cards did nothing here, so I thought opening the chest, because it might have
they
unlocked
sure
it.
fucking did do something.
'Cause
What
now
did they
those
do?
chests are open.
Look,
Hey,
are you here to help?
Suriel.
What are you doing?
Look, what's happening is I'm going first. So fuck you, I'm setting scene. I have supernatural perception. My
I
reflexes are
can break the
incredible.
fourth wall if I need to.
Yes, I get it.
She's talking
Look.
to the hard camera right now.
Look, point is I'm cool. Is all. It's all I'm saying. Okay.
Yes, I
Like,
get it.
it's
You're
all-
a vampire. Ugh.
Well, anyway, I guess I should probably start with punishment. Yes.
I suppose. Get it over with.
Yeah, get that bitch.
Excellent.
I mean, Gallus.
Mm. Mm.
Just
Is
kidding.
all you
I'm
hear
just
from
kidding.
Demona. It's just from Demona.
Alrighty. She is going to enact an ability, which is, by which I mean, cast a spell.
Mm.
Oh no.
Oh no. Ah,
Oh.
fire ain't ever hurt nobody.
Firewall.
Here we go.
Playing Snake.
Yep.
She's
Yeah.
playing Snaker.
Casts Wall of Fire, effectively
Hmm.
isolating Gallus from help.
Think that's gonna stop me?
I mean, no, but it's gonna soften you up. But that is
Unless-
it, because Wall of Fire costs 3 actions to cast.
Yeah.
So Devlin, you are up, and you hear Gallus yell, "Benny, bad touch," and you're all waiting by the door to see what happens.
I guess he picked wrong, I say. Charlie, open that door. And I step back to get a running start.
Can I use that as my first action to open the door?
when it's your action, yes.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
you gonna charge through when you can hold your turn until Charlie opens the door to dash through, but that would
I wanted
push
to
you
ask
down
about-
in initiative.
I wanted to ask about that.
Yeah, do you
Uh,
want to move down an initiative to go after Charlie?
The door is open.
No,
do
what I
that.
want to do is not stand so close to a wall of fire.
Yeah, it's the wall of fire at the door. Door
well-
is open.
Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. You guys didn't close the door. The door is open.
Oh, I thought Charlie said she closed the door.
Oh, did Jess? Did you close the door?
I thought we did. I thought the door
Oh,
was closed.
Yeah. The
and-
door is closed, and again, these are like big, thick, heavy doors. You're probably not immediately aware there is a wall of fire on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Like after a couple of rounds, it would become obvious, but for now, yeah, unlikely.
Right.
So-
So after the scream was heard, I said, "Charlie, get the door," and I went back to get a running start. And I wanted to ask about holding actions. Is that a thing you can do, or is it just dropping?
So
further
you
down
have
initiative?
readying action is a thing you can do,
Okay.
which is
Two actions?
yeah, it's you can spend 2 actions to ready 1, or 3 actions to ready 2.
Well, I would
and-
like to use 2 actions to ready 1, and it will be a stride.
Okay. And
At
what is
the
trigger?
door when
Is when the door opens.
yes.
Yeah, because that's the other part of ready is you have to set a trigger. The risk
Can I
being
opt
if that
not
trigger
to...
happen, then it doesn't. Then you've wasted your actions.
That's fair. You can also opt not to do the thing when the trigger comes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Then I
Yeah, it's just
understand,
not-
and that's what I would like to do.
Okay, cool.
Cool,
It is
cool.
Charlie's turn. Cool.
I
Cool.
open the door, and
Ah,
it's my first
Fire.
action. Fire. And my question to you,
ooh.
I want to
To me.
cast Mercurial Stride.
Okay.
Now, it's a
So what-
2 action. Go
Okay.
ahead.
It's fine. Yeah, go. Yo, you say what you were gonna say.
So I wanted to ask that so it says you form ripples as you take on the fluidity and toxicity of quicksilver. You partially shift into liquid metal form and stride up to twice your speed.
Oh,
In
you
this
turn
movement,
into
you can
the-
pass through one creature's space without needing to attempt to check or tumble through. So can I cast Mercurial Stride and then move through to her? And move through the fire.
You can't tumble through fire. This is just you cross this line, you take damage.
Yeah.
If you
Even
if you have something that will stop you, like that will give resistance to fire damage, or something that would, let you not have to cross the area, or something that would let you put fire
Something that
out.
made you
Yeah.
incorporeal or put the fire out, yeah.
Yeah, those are the kind of things we're looking for. This is, you could do that, but this isn't a tumble through, so like that
So
benefit.
even if I cast Mercurial Stride, it won't still
You
walk
still
through
have
this
a
fire.
physical
Unless-
form.
Yeah, unless Mercurial Stride gives you resistance to fire damage, no.
You still
Mm,
have a physical form. That's the problem. So you're still going to take damage unless it specifically says you don't take certain damages or you're incorporeal.
because I would pass through one creature's space without needing to attempt to check to
Fire
tumble
isn't a
through.
creature.
Right, fire
Yeah,
fire is
fire
not a
is-
creature.
Unless
Okay.
it's an
Yeah,
elemental.
That would
Yeah,
be like
this
if
is-
you wanted to step through surreal space right now without having to worry about doing anything.
Got it. Okay. So, and I don't think I have any kind of feats. I have toughness.
Oh, you know what? I was using first edition version of this spell. So I need to change the way that these fires are situated.
Ah.
It has to be either a straight line or a circle. So I choose circle.
Cool.
Fire. I would assume it's just around the door entirely.
Essentially, yeah.
Okay. So we're probably more aware of the fire this time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So in this scenario, it's Charlie and Suriel are inside the ring of fire, and Devlin knows that he is outside. So if that changes what you would do, feel free to make a correction, since I didn't fully read the spell beforehand. That one's on me.
How dare.
Devlin, would that change what your plan is?
No, I think I'm still gonna push a jerk off a chair and throw the chair at the fire.
Okay.
Spoilers for
Well-
next round.
Well, you said you said your ready action was a stride, presumably away from the chair. So. You go
Oh
back.
yeah, well, I'm not gonna stride into the fire. So as long as there's fire, I'm not gonna stride.
Okay, so that's what I meant by change the action that you readied.
I mean, if I have the action economy, I'll throw a chair at the fire now.
Yeah,
just-
you could pick it up and then throw it as your two actions instead. Just like the fire between you and Charlie and Suriel.
Yes.
All right, yeah. Roll me a improvised weapon attack roll with a chair.
Improvised weapon attack roll. I didn't actually set one of those up.
Jesus Christ, you have a whole subclass about it.
It hasn't come up ever. No, it's just I was like, I got unarmed attack. I don't have one for improvised weapon. I think partly
just do your unarmed for now, and we'll figure it out later.
cool. Well, that is the 21. 21.
Okay,
Attack
yeah,
roll.
you huck the
21.
chair expertly into the fire. It breaks apart, and then, like wood thrown into a fire, burns like wood thrown into a fire.
Well,
Perfection.
since the fire isn't dead, I guess I'm gonna wait and see what happens next.
Fighter's gonna fight.
Can
Yeah.
you climb over the chair as it's like? Did it?
It's
kinda
on
give it a
fire.
tap?
Yeah, like
It's-
it broke
it's on
apart. Yeah, it broke into sticks and is on fire on the ground.
This is
It is
what I
now a campfire.
imagine that just happened. Like, fire appeared around
Uh,
Charlie and Suriel. And then Devlin's
just
like,
try it.
shit! And grabs chair, throws it at fire, and then the fire just lights, or the chair lights on fire. And
Like,
Devlin's
you're
like,
Slightly bigger.
and then like Devlin's just there, like glaring at the fire, going, "Come on,
Okay.
This
This is
what I got?
come
Okay,
on."
so-
Go ahead, Jess.
Can I see through the fire, or is that just like
Yeah.
blocking view? Okay.
Yeah, you still
will.
have to open the door because you guys did say that you had closed it, but
Okay. So
which was her first action. So
yeah. So
with
2 actions remaining. Sorry.
and 2 action needle darts. I have a silver dagger.
Okay.
Don't know if that'll help, but I'm gonna.
you can
and it's 60
try.
feet,
It can't
try.
hurt.
and I'm literally 60 feet away from her, and it's a 60-foot spell. I roll a spell attack, and yeah. So that is a 24 to hit.
That is a miss.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay. All right.
Kind of like near misses with you. It's they like get close to her, and then you see those mystical barriers pop up, same as when your magic armor saves you.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty then. It is Suriel's turn.
Hey. Hold on, give me a second. I have 2 things that I might do, and I have to figure out which one it is. Okay. First action, just gonna look at Vincenzo and be like, so I'm still going to ask for my hint.
Well, once you've formulated your question, use the code phrase, and I will reply appropriately.
Can you tell me what the beginning of the code phrase was again, James?
Vincenzo, I would like a hint.
Vincenzo, I would like a hint.
Yes?
How important are the cards to each room?
They're crucially important to one room, madam.
Okay, thank you. Turns to door. Thinks for a second.
Yeah, each of you, if you check your mark, one of the hints is now empty.
That is also what I wanted to check.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, the door is open. I'm just trying to determine if I actually want to attack or try and talk our way down out of combat.
Yeah, you could super try that.
Yeah.
However, it is gonna have to. I mean, you gotta deal with this fire one way or another.
Yeah, well, Suriel doesn't have any way to deal with the fire to get rid of it. The best you could do is jump through it and be fine. That's what he's gonna do.
Okay.
Just into the room.
So there is no roll involved here. It is just you pass through it, you take damage.
Take damage. Yeah.
So here we go. 4d6. Okay.
35.
Suriel, you are going to take 16 points of damage.
Okay.
So you leap through the fire. Come out with your clothes all singed and cool.
Yeah. Damn it, I missed the funny number! It happens every time! By 2! How could you? Why couldn't you have rolled a 14?
Well,
you heathen.
give you a thing that gives you resistance 2 to physical damage, and this will stop happening.
Oh, wait! No, it still won't matter. I have resistance 5.
To what?
To fire. Fire.
Oh. There you go.
That's still not the funny number, though.
So take 3 points of damage now. Duh. Yeah, I did math that quickly.
Wait, no. I'm lost. Hold on.
You were
Did
2
they change
under.
The way it works?
No,
Yeah.
you were 2 below before. You were at 67. But you would take 5 off because you have resistance 5 to fire, putting you up to 72. So if you take 3 points of damage, you'll be at 69.
I don't want to give myself damage. I want to like wind up there, okay?
I'm just saying. Yeah, Suriel, still your turn. Still taking
Yeah.
actions.
It's more satisfying if you wind up there, unlike Waffle
know.
House. Yeah, why the fuck not? Demona is still holding the cards, kind of looking at them. It's like, we don't exactly have time for this fight. May I ask what would get us out of this as quick as possible? Is talking to, I don't know, we don't have her name yet even. Ma'am.
This will end when punishment has been extracted.
Would the punishment possibly be damage to... I'm dropping my dice. That was out of character. The punishment possibly be the damage, an amount of damage dealt to the one who awoke you?
I'm not allowed to tell you.
It's like the only thing you hear in response. Gonna pull out rapier and enter. I do want to still see if the cards are still glowing the way they are or not, or the way they were.
Roll me a perception check, please.
Perceive.
Okay.
Natural 20 for a 33.
So as you're scrolling through the cards to recheck, you catch a glimpse of the three that you hadn't checked previously.
Mm-hmm.
And the rod, the like staff or cane or wand or whatever one is also green.
I'm gonna use my brain in the next turn. Because I pulled out my rapier just in case, and then I end my turn.
Alrighty. It is time for Galus.
Galus. Galus. Do. Galus. Do.
Oh wait, sorry, Gallus or grapes, because I only did a stride and a take out my weapon. My
Well,
brain is
and
really
also the looking through the cards.
Oh, okay. I was trying to figure out which one of those. Okay, go ahead, grapes.
Okay. Benny will use his action to grab at this vampire. Use big fist to grab and to get her off Galus.
Okay, so he is attempting to grab. So we're going athletics against her fortitude.
Yes, and Big Fist has the grapple trait, so I get that +1 to it from the.
All right, yeah. Roll clickety clackety. Roll to attackity.
Oh, I would like to hero point that one. Can I use a hero point?
2. What are you trying to do? Sorry.
Grab at her to get her off me.
That's already 2. That's 2 that James can use against us if you do that.
Yeah, this will give me 3.
No, this will give you a second one. No one else has used another hero point.
Well, yeah. James started with 1, remember?
Yeah, it was 3 and 1 to start.
Oh.
The first one you used brought us to 2 and 2. Yep.
Yeah.
And then now this would bring us to 1 and 3.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
I'm saying, but I don't know. What did the other people say?
I don't care. if James, if you use the ones that you have, they flip back to us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm doing it. Rerolling. Shasha. Oh, it's the... No way it's the same fucking... God damn it.
One out of 400.
I rolled a 2 for a 19.
That is a failure.
Bye-bye.
So you didn't fumbo.
Bye-bye. Second action. Fucking do it again.
All right, with map.
With map. Oh, there we go. 17 on the die for 29.
That does succeed. So Benny is able to grab her. However, that does not break her grip on Gallus.
What?
It's
Why
just
not?
a grip conga line.
Yeah.
Alright, fine. Benny will use athletics to reposition.
All right. Yeah, third map. Athletics.
Okay. Oh, that's minus 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
14.
All right. Reposition, I think, has a critical failure effect. Ooh, yeah, there is. The target can move you 5 feet instead.
Oh no.
As though they had succeeded against you. You just shoves Benny
Yo,
away.
switcheroo.
Oh, no, it needs to reposition, so it needs to be within 5 feet of her as well.
Oh, does it have to be? It's not.
As though it's successfully repositioned. So it still needs to be within reach, but needs to be moved somewhere else.
Oh,
that's what reposition
okay. So
does.
it's not. Okay, yeah, I did shove.
Yes.
Just move him there, I guess. Jay just like tries
You
to
guys
grab,
are all holding hands.
and she kind of reverses the grip and just shoves Benny that way. Is that it for your turn?
Yep, that's 3 actions.
Alrighty then. Oh, there we go. It is her turn. And Gallus.
Uh-huh.
Oh no. First is going to roll an athletics to attempt to escape from Benny's grasp.
What is the DC for Benny, or that Benny needs, or Benny has? What's it versus?
It's against a fort DC.
Fortitude DC. Got it. All right, DC 26.
Well, there's no critical success on a escape, so
You
I did.
escaped.
I got a 38.
Oh damn.
Roll real good. Yeah. Yeah. So action 1 escapes from Benny's grasp, and then action 2, Gallus.
Uh-huh.
She, with that vice-like grip on your wrist, yanks you toward her, and as she does, you feel her nails dig into your wrist and begin siphoning your blood.
No.
Roll me a fortitude save.
Okay.
You're good at those. It's fine.
I'm good at those. It's fine.
Got this.
Fortitude save, Shasha. That's a 30.
Oh, Total?
Total.
Okay.
No, on the die.
Gallet. I'm sorry, I was counting damage in my head when you said it. And so my immediate was like, oh, is that total or halved?
Oh no.
That's
He
hilarious.
just got frazzled, that's all.
You got a 30.
Yes.
Okay. So that is a success.
Hell yeah.
So you are going to take half of 38 points of void damage.
So 19 void.
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Stop.
Oh, Jesus.
She says, you don't fight, your punishment is over, Feaster.
I like it when they fight, though, so fight.
No, ick, cooties.
Devlin, it is your turn, sir.
Well, there's still a bunch of fire in between me and the room. Does Charlie look like she's can I see Charlie through the fire?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I wave. Hey.
Hello.
I'll awkwardly wave. Can I try and... No. I could try it, but I shouldn't. Try and hit the
Why?
fire with a skeleton waiter.
I mean, you can try.
Devlin just wants to beat up the fire so bad, man. It's in his way.
Devlin wants to fight fire his way.
I
Well,
love him
it's
so much.
You know
It's
what?
in the way.
This reminds me of before Venture Brothers, there was a different Johnny Quest parody on Freakazoid.
Oh, on Freakazoid?
Yeah. And their Race Bannon character, his big move was throwing a barrel at something.
Yeah.
So just like anytime an action scene popped up, he would just be like, I'll throw a barrel at it. And he would like huck a barrel at a guy dressed like a lizard or a big robot or whatever. And I imagine Devlin just doing the same animation. And it's just they lazily just drew a chair or a skeleton or whatever into his hands instead of a barrel, but it's the same throwing animation.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'll throw a barrel at it.
See, I got excited and thought you were going to talk about C-Lab 2021.
Well, that's not a Johnny Quest parody. That's
It's
a C-Lab
not,
2020.
but I thought you were going to talk about that, and I got excited.
No, it was.
Now I'm sad.
Yeah, it was specifically Johnny Quest.
I know.
What was the language of this door again? I'm sorry. I know we're fighting a fire
door?
here.
Sorry.
The one directly
Draconic.
north of the green room. Draconic?
Yeah. Gallus,
All right.
Yeah,
we got
Gallus-
all the doors.
Yes.
Did Gallus go read that clue? Cause
No.
Yeah, he
No.
did.
No, I
yes,
didn't.
we have it.
What?
Yeah.
What was it?
Yeah. Hold on.
I've asked about it a couple times. We don't have it. I am going to head over here and try and look for language I know to Draconic guide. Maybe that will help. Maybe I can go around the fire.
Okay. Yeah. The third volume down is common to Draconic.
That was like, well, if
fantastic.
I can't go through this
didn't-
fire by beating it with skeletons.
I didn't write it down because I was trying to fix something else, but I do remember very vividly that I had Gallus go read it because he even walked over and told me about it because I called him because I was like, it's in Draconic, and he was like, okay, I'll come read it. This is before you went into the room and started reading everything on the walls.
Yeah, so he got
think
distracted. You
Devlin
never
was
went and
gonna
did it.
Yeah, I don't think I ever
No, like-
actually went and did it. I remember saying I'll read it. I don't remember actually
Yeah, you
reading
moved you moved over to the door and everything.
it. But I don't remember reading it. I don't remember what's on the door is what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying. It's whatever, we'll do it after. Go ahead.
I think 2 strides and then looking is 3 actions, right? So that's probably me.
Yep, that is you. Charlie.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I love Devlin just, well, I'm not dealing with that, going over to look at books.
Well,
Might
Maybe
as
there's
well.
a
That is
manual for how to solve this problem.
I might as well make myself useful.
Well,
why
I
you
tried
both-
throwing a chair at it. I'm all out of ideas.
I mean, honestly, that's fair.
No, you didn't throw the skeleton at it yet.
Yeah. Yeah, Charlie, this is another time where the application of translocate, which is the new name for dimension door, is
Oh,
like
yeah.
if you use that, you're not crossing through the fire, so you don't take damage.
right.
Just really
That would
don't
be
feel
sweet
like
right
it.
now.
You do have. Well, you might not have it prepared, but
I don't have
Yeah.
it.
Its main
Yeah.
use is just crossing hazards or getting to a place you can see but can't physically reach.
yeah. But go ahead,
I'm
girl.
going to.
Goyle.
Boyle?
Boyle.
Yeah, I think this will. I'll do this. I will pull out my elemental staff of elemental power, and I'm
Okay.
going to cast resist energy on myself.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I'll be resistant to fire, and I'll walk through
How
as
much
my third
resistance
action.
does it give you?
It gives you resistance.
It's 5 at rank 2. And then as
So
you
you're-
heighten it, it gets higher amounts.
Yeah.
That's pretty
And I
sweet.
will
Is
walk
this-
through my whole whole
Okay.
30 feet.
Did you have to take the staff out, or did you already have it out? Because it's 2 to cast.
Would have. Yeah, you're right. I wouldn't have had it out. So, then I will. Yeah. So then I take it out and I cast it, and that's my turn.
Why
Okay.
didn't you do the water?
Yeah. My thought. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, just type it
Suriel,
out.
you are up.
Well, I heard her say the punishment will be over if, you know.
Yeah, but considering that the punishment in question is her draining Gallus's blood,
Yeah, but like,
the punishment
he
in question might be
did.
she kills one of you and the other 3 have to finish the puzzle a man down.
Yeah, but he did open her coffin.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Look,
true,
I'm
I
not
did.
saying that's definitely the case. You don't know for sure she's not going to kill him.
Yeah,
She might stop with most of his blood.
exactly. And it's not like I don't have the ability to heal him.
Yeah. Or it might be like you die and then revive.
Yeah,
Like,
there's
you don't know.
just so many-
You don't know.
It could be
There's-
just a little funny hee-hoo.
Yeah, there's too many unknowns at play when you have a guy that, when the timer runs out, is going to flood this chamber with nerve toxin and kill you all anyway.
Yeah. Because I could honestly just use the rest of my turn trying to figure out the puzzle,
Mm-hmm.
which would be very on par for Demona. Because
It's like, well, I'm
It's
not
not her
equipped to handle
problem.
that, but I can do this.
this, yeah. I am still going to use my one action to, because I guess it would be an intelligence check to try and determine why these other cards are now specifically glowing, you know? I guess not intelligence. What do you think it would be, James? To get a
I mean, it's a pretty clear 1-to-1 that they started when you brought them into this room.
yeah, but now it's the wand or the staff or whatever it is.
Well, that was, remember, I was very clear that you'd only checked 7 of them to begin with.
Yeah.
This was, now you actually saw the other 3.
Oh, I misunderstood then.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, like I hit that you'd only seen 7 of them several times earlier.
Yeah.
I thought I was kind of hoping
I got
you
that
would.
part. I just the
Yeah.
colors I also didn't hear. Which color was?
The wand is also green.
Okay. I guess then my other. It's a weird way to. I'm trying to find a way to put the question together, like to determine. I guess to determine if the cards resonated with the coffins or not. But there was no chime or little diddly.
Yeah. The chest did not react in any way when you presented the card to it.
Yeah.
How many cards are green?
2.
2.
Bring them to the wheels.
Bring them to the wheel.
No, for real, the wheels.
Ouch. I mean, I have enough movement for it, but I still want to, like, also be useful in this combat is the problem. Like, unless Gallus can hold on for, like, another 2 rounds, but...
We'll see what I can do.
Because the other thing is, like, I don't know, like, where to start. Like, me, the player. That's the problem I'm having. It's just a lot of information for my brain right now.
You're in a room with Gallus. It might be helpful for you to prioritize whatever is happening with Gallus. Just for the immediate short term, if that's helpful, triage.
Separating stuff in my notes. Fine. How much is this? Move. Roll 20. Oh.
Yeah, I remember those piles of gold are not just flat. So walking over them isn't moving at full speed.
Yeah.
So
don't around. I went
oh,
like,
that's right.
Through the shorter side.
Well, that's the middle of the pile. That's where it's highest.
Oh. That looks like where it's the highest. Because I can see ground through here.
A little, but even there, it's like knee high.
Okay, well then I.
So it's still like difficult. Yeah.
Still fine. Yeah.
Yeah, like you have the movement. I'm just saying you have to go around just to make sure.
Yeah. What was that? I'm trying to get my brain into combat mode. I'm doing puzzles all day.
Yeah, I know. It's a weird, but it's kind of, I don't know. I think it's an interesting thing. Like,
flip the switch
oh shit, right.
hard.
I have to do the other thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to flip the switch in my head is hard.
Gotta flip. Do flip switch. Do a backflip.
Do a backflip.
Do a flip.
Do a flip.
Put your thing down, flip it, and reverse it.
I'm not actually gonna do that yet. What I am going to do is see what if can stabby first.
Yeah, you could sure try that.
See where that pop probability of hitty be. What is okay?
Well, again, you roll a check, and I tell you what the result is.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, gonna roll a dice to see where it lands, and I'll tell you the number, and you'll tell me if it works or not. 31.
Yeah, that does hit.
Come on, dice. Oh, okay, bye. I didn't need that one anyways. That's the kind of night.
Yeah, I feel ya.
11 plus 5, 16 points of damage.
Okay, 16 points of damage. Blammo. And is
Yeah, I
that
forgot she's
it
also
for your
flat-footed
actions?
now. Well, no, because that was just a move and a
Off
hit.
guard.
Yeah. Trying to see something real quick. I've been playing detective so much. I have detective stuff in my head.
And that's what that's what you've been doing today. So like Sir El would be in that headspace anyway.
Yeah. So I'm like, shit, what are my abilities again? Was the bigger thing. And then I guess my next question is, did that look like it did as much damage as it normally would? Can I make a perception check?
You sure
Oh,
can. But while you do that, remind me, what properties does this rapier have?
It is magical. This is my striking rapier with the Grim Sandglass on it.
Okay. But it is steel.
26. I believe so, yes. This is the rapier that Surreal came with, so.
Okay.
It's not my ghost one. 26 perception.
Yeah, no.
Cool.
Like, yeah, you like less than half.
Cool. Got it. Gallus just watches Demona's eyes kind of squints a little. Like, not good. Okay, it's my turn.
Okay, Gallus.
All right. Well, Galus would like to first action. Let's do recall knowledge on this thing.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Can I roll necromancy?
I would say that'd be an unspecific.
Are you saying there's a chance?
I sure am.
Necromancy lore, go. That'll be a 29.
Okay. Actually, you do recognize what you're looking at here. This is a rare creature because it requires the convergence of two different factors to create. This is a creature called a vampire mastermind.
A vampire mastermind?
Yeah. This is what happens when a wizard becomes a vampire.
Gallus will look at her and go, "My God, you're not just a vampire. You're a vampire mastermind."
For the first time since he's met her, Gallus is a little bit attracted to her.
Yeah. And when she says that, or when Gallus says that, her reaction is, "Good of you to join the rest of us."
Oh, shut up.
Well, mastermind, like, I figured that she did a long time
Okay.
ago. Like,
Okay,
I know you're like human man. It's not that difficult.
how dare you? What's that supposed to mean? I punch you. Well, he'll punch you.
And
Benny will roll a punch with that natural 20.
Whoa!
Yeah, that is a natural 20. And I haven't said the casting for this vampire. This is Florence Pugh doing her baby Black Widow,
Okay.
but like dressed like a vampire and with black hair.
Nice.
It's like, so you glad, yeah, I mean, like if you just like don't fight your punishment, it's over so much faster. Like, just
punch
cool.
right in the face.
Yeah. Alrighty, and your Bludgeon.
Yep.
Okay, actually, perfect. I love this. Crushed trachea. You whop your target right in the throat. The target begins to suffocate until subject to magical healing and cannot speak.
Well, I mean, the vampire probably don't need to breathe, but it's still double damage,
Probably.
right?
It still is, yeah.
Alright, so 48 plus 12. Oh, these are some good rolls. Good rolls. Hey, guess what I rolled? A 5, a 6, a 7, and an 8.
And one more and you get a flush.
Right.
No, straight, sorry.
Well, it is a straight, because I have 4 dice. 5, 6,
But you need
7,
5
8.
for a straight.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Nah.
So if I can do math, that's 13,
Well,
20,
if you
20.
if you do the Hero Lab roller, it does the math for you.
Shh. Now I have to start over. 13, 20, 26 plus 12 is 38 damage. Punching. Pow!
What was it? 38 is what I heard?
38, yes.
Okay. Alright. Hero Lab has a damage and healing thing, but it only goes up to 30, so I have to do 30 and then 8. The horror.
How inconvenient. How dare it not consider mass damage?
What an
Yeah.
odd limit. 30.
That is an odd. I have one more action left. Oh wait, I never asked my question about it.
Yeah, you didn't. So do that now.
Weakest save.
Weakest save. Where are your saves? Fortitude.
Fortitude saves. All right.
Which is what your grapple checks have been going against this whole time.
Hell yeah.
That's the weak save.
Hell yeah. And then third action.
Yell, twist his nutsack.
No. Benny just did that.
Well, no, she didn't have the requisite hardware.
Benny will figure it out.
I'm just saying you can't twist a nutsack. There's no
Benny
nutsack
will
to fit.
figure it out. Punch again.
Alrighty, yeah, with the maximum
With the maximum
penalty. Maximum
Does a
penalty.
23 hit?
No.
Damn. That's my
Not-
turn.
Not even off guards. It is her turn. And she turns to Suriel and just like and it's like, oh, what the hell, man? Like, I thought you were cool. Like, why are you doing these?
I'm just doing part of my job in protecting a co-worker. I'm sorry.
Sniffy?
And then to Benny, who did the big punch on the back of her head, we're going to do a claw attack.
Okay.
Wow, yeah, she is angry. Benny, does a 37 hit you?
That'll crit.
Oh, yeah. 38 points of damage.
Oh no.
And then she says, it wouldn't have been so bad if you just let it happen. And then discorporates into smoke.
Okay, bye.
Ah, she let
You
go of
see,
me.
you see the smoke flow back into the box. And once it's all in, the lid slams shut again. And then from inside the coffin, you hear, if you wake me up again, I'll kill you.
Yeah, that's valid. Demona just thinks, okay, but what if it's asking on a date instead?
Just like tuck your phone number in the lid
Right?
and whisper, "Call me."
Call me.
Well, I mean, like, yeah, once
This
the
is my
puzzle,
burner phone.
you just crack the lid and slip a candle in there.
Right.
You're like,
Oh,
you're
God.
just standing there outside of her coffin with a boombox playing Barry Manilow.
Azalago's gonna answer, but he knows how to get a hold of me.
Don't worry.
So Gallus will open this other box. No. or
Goddamn.
am I kidding?
Well, one is full of punishment, which means the other one must be full of not
Pleasure.
Reward. Yeah.
cake. Could
What
be
if I
cake.
open it and she's in this one too?
Right?
Yeah,
There's just
but-
two
Yeah,
of
but-
her.
No, it's this time it's just an equally beautiful man.
Oh,
Yes!
finally! Just crawls in the coffin and closes it.
Gallus
It's-
will die happily.
I'll be out in 5 minutes.
No, you won't.
If I'm not out in an hour, send help. Closes.
Anyways.
Surreal looks at
assuming
the
we are-
clock on her arm. If you're not back in an hour, we'll have 15 minutes to live.
Anyways, I'm assuming we're out of combat.
Yeah, sorry. I was deleting the fire and I forgot I didn't say
It's
it.
okay. It's okay. It's all right.
So what's in this other coffin?
Do you try to open it?
Yeah, I'm just like do. I like nudge it. Does it nudge open?
Does it jiggle
No.
jangle?
Oh, it's stuck.
Well, I mean, do
going-
you try to open it?
Yeah.
Oh. Demona, what's that over there? Opens.
She
Gals,
slowly
when you
blinks at you.
attempt to raise the lid, you receive a tiny jolt of static electricity to your hand.
Rude.
Take 1 point of non-lethal electricity damage.
Anyways, Demoda's just gonna walk on over.
And you see and hear the static like spark when he
Ooh,
gets zapped.
it's one of those. Ooh,
Yeah. I mean, he takes 1 point of damage.
yeah.
Vinny,
My
open
dad
it.
and I high-fived each other in the middle of a mall once, and that happened. That
Oh
was
God.
loud. Going to try the 2 green cards. So gonna try the wand first, and then if that doesn't work, gonna try the
Nothing
Crown.
happens.
cool. Just wanted to make sure.
What if we present them to the corpses?
It was going to be
That also does not provoke a response.
Damn it.
Just curious.
What about the wheels? Oh, sorry, Jess. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead, Jess.
The crown is green, right?
And the wand or the staff, whichever one it is.
So I have both a crown on my head and
Before you continue, is that, James, was that the only crown in the pile, or are there a bunch of them?
No, there are like a bunch of everything.
Okay. But yes, Charlie is wearing one.
So my thought is, what if
Has
I'm
one of
wearing
each.
it?
She has
and
a crown and a scepter.
And stuff, yeah.
so I just want to walk up and see if anything happens.
It neither. Yeah, nothing.
Hmm.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
I like how I just saw your character or your token appear because I have Roll20 zoomed in a little bit, and then I just watched it disappear and reappear over here.
Right. It's
Let's go check that draconic door first before we
let's do
try
that.
anything else in this room. Because we have coat check, pantry, and the Varisian door in the corner. Not the Varisian door, the Shadow Tongue plaque door which was
Yeah,
what
see?
door was that again, James? What did
The
that one?
shadow.
Oh wait, that was
shadow
the
to
bad
plaque
manners room.
Is the bad manners room?
Yes.
Yeah. This door is in Varisian, and it is the pantry.
Yeah.
And this door was in Mwangi.
Let's
And
go
it is
check.
the coat check.
Damon is just gonna grab Gallus so he actually does it this time.
I've been reading this manual the whole time. I'm sure that we don't need Gallus, I say, about to translate the directions badly.
Hold on, wait, I need to see this. You get to tweet about this. I don't know, Devlin, do you want to try it first?
Yeah.
I mean, I have the manual. I might as well.
Yeah,
What do I do? Society?
It's society check, yeah.
29.
29.
Okay. So perhaps because the cadence of the phrasing is somewhat familiar as being like a threat that is meant to be hyperbolic, but isn't entirely. Like it's a like, oh I'll fucking kill you, like that. Where you're like, you're not actually gonna kill him, but yeah, it is the head chef said that if he was disturbed during the meal, and it's not because a patron wishes to whisk him away to fame and fortune, he will neatly remove the offender's hands.
Interesting.
So yeah, it's if you come back here, or if someone comes back here, and it's not a client with a better job, I'm gonna cut your fucking hands off.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a big ass cleaver back here.
For that.
You know I know how to use it.
Gallus, how good are you at employment opportunities?
Honestly,
Then I flash
probably
back
really
to
good.
Leo's, and I'm like, Surreal.
Oh my god! It's just like an overlay of all of Gallus's and Leoz's interactions float around Devlin's head for a second.
I was like, he can't talk to the chef. We need his hands.
Gallus will,
Oh
like,
my
at
God.
first look offended, like, oh, and then he'd be like, well,
Well, he's
not
kind of
wrong.
at a point. I'm offended.
Tell him we have an incredible job offer, I say. And then I don't look, I'm not going to head towards the kitchen. I like my hands.
who am I convincing of what
Surya
now?
likes her hands too. She can only use one of them right now. For the most
Then,
part.
I will remind you, the format of this hasn't been the placard on the door tells you, go into the room and do this. It's the door is
Yeah.
locked, and the placard is a clue about how to get in.
oh, so the door won't open even if we knock.
Correct.
Yeah, and
Mm.
what the placard says is a clue.
Oh,
The
well
door
then-
will most likely open if you give him a very good opportunity that's better than what he's already doing.
I'm going to sidle over to this waiter here, and I'm going to say, my companion here would like to have a word with the chef. I believe might involve a business opportunity.
Sorry, sir, the chef was quite clear. If you try to bother him right now, we'll remove your hands.
But my friend here has many hands, and it wouldn't bother him.
Yes,
That's a
you
good
only have
point.
two, sir.
Well, no, I was talking about my friend Binny here.
I mean, Benny could attempt
Oh.
to force the door.
Well, no, I was saying he wants to talk to the chef, and he has many
Oh.
arms or hands.
Benny,
so.
Benny. So you're gonna have Benny knock on the door.
Yeah, Benny, do,
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
And he like grumbles over.
I'm gonna pick up one of these bones on the table here, and I'm gonna sort of slide it over to the waiter as though it was a tip. And then I'm gonna say, there must be some way to talk to the chef. I'm sure we could arrange something.
That's
and then I
hilarious
might
that you're doing
grab
that.
a second bone.
Great.
Because the bones are their money.
Right.
knows that.
Everyone knows that.
Great. This is fantastic.
I love Devlin so much.
Well, no, skeletons uses bones to regain HP, so that makes sense.
Yeah. Except the bones. Anyway, yeah, it just turns to you and says, the chef was not to be disturbed. He was quite clear on the matter, sir. Remove your hands.
Vincenzo, is it true that we can't communicate with the chef?
Well, sir, if everything they've said is to be believed, it'd be at the risk of your hands. You're to attempt it.
What if I wanted to compliment the chef? He won't come and see me?
Afraid not, madam. He's notoriously shy.
Some bullshit.
Oh, what's that? It's Chef's mother coming out, and Chef's mother wants to talk to the chef right away? Can I roll deception?
You can absolutely roll deception.
My son is the greatest chef. I kind of want this to work so badly.
Where's my little chef?
I rolled a... that's for Binny. Binny's not rolling deception.
It'd be funny if he was.
It'd be funny if he was.
I'll die.
I rolled a 28.
Weekend at Binny's.
A 28.
Yep.
It's a great band name.
Vincenzo says, "Just a moment, sir." And he goes over to the door and leans, and just with one finger knuckle, just light tap, tap, tap. Ever so quietly, and then just, "Chef, it's Vincenzo, sir. These chaps have said that your mother's come to visit you. Perhaps sample some of your cooking." What's that? Interesting. Well, sir, the chef insists that's quite impossible. See, as it seems he's a golem, sir, and hasn't got a mother.
Everyone has a mother. Even I have a mother. I never
Not golems,
really...
they're constructs, ma'am. They're built by sorcery and science. Animated in an unholy defiance of the god's will. It's quite fascinating, really. Not that I know anything on the subject. Says the pile of bones.
Concern?
Gallus just sort of like looks at what's this guy? Vespuccio?
Vincenzo.
Just like Vincenzo.
It's a normal ass name.
I'm sorry. I'm a little loopy tonight. I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
I get it.
Vincenzo, and then just kind of looks down a bit and 1,000-yard stare, like, the fuck? What is even... Okay.
So I'll say to Demona from across the table, the cards different in front of that door.
I don't know, are they? James?
The cards only have the effect when they're in the code
in the room. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Outside, they appear to just be the plain black ink.
Cool. Yeah, Demona's gonna try and go into the pantry.
The door is locked, as all of them have been.
Demona, what does that door say?
Pantry. Most likely.
Well-
Excess stores in case something is spilled. I'm assuming we might need maybe blood.
Gallus,
Is there
Gallus,
any food
will,
on the table?
Gallus will walk over to a waiter that's probably holding a thing. Just knocks it out
as
of
I
his
said,
hand.
they're kind of moving. Yeah, they're each holding a tray, and they're moving around, like picking up plates and cups and just moving them around, like picking them up and then moving and placing them at a different part of the table.
Gallus will
there
just
is no food. It's all molded over and it's been dead.
Oh,
it's been destroyed.
You can see the circles on the table. Those are mushrooms that are growing.
Yeah.
Just knock one over and then
Gallus-
make a mess. And
Gall-
you gotta go and...
Yeah, you knocked the tray out of the waiter's hand.
Yes, I do. I just swipe up and goes
style.
and it flies everywhere. And then he looks at the waiter, points at the door that Demona's next to you, and he goes,
So,
"Go get more."
When you do that, you hear this really shitty tinny speaker recording effect of
Clean up.
just a small party of 10 people just ironically slow clapping and laughing.
Oh my god, it's a laugh track.
And
that's
then
that thing people do at restaurants.
Yeah, the waiter whose tray was dropped picks up the tray and immediately scurries away from the table, while the other three each move over to this serving table here and set their trays down and begin scooping up none of the dishes broke, they just fell off the tray.
Yeah.
But they're pretending like they're scooping up broken bits anyway. And the waiter comes over to the door and opens it as though it were not locked. Stands inside for a moment holding the empty tray, and then more dishes appear on it, and it moves back into position.
Just
cool.
zoom, just poofs into his tray.
Yeah.
Right.
That's great.
Yeah,
What
and the
do
dropped
my-
ones out here dematerialize. So
That's
the other
pretty
ones,
cool.
This is like
the other ones move back into
this is
position.
freaking, we're playing The Sims. I love it.
Yeah.
So if the door's still open, I might head towards it.
Yeah, it's
What
open,
do I
and
see with my
Suriel /
specialized-
Demona is still in the room.
What
So
do I
it looks kind of like what you would expect a storeroom to look like. There are barrels and crates of different things set around. There is a trap door there marked cellar.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, there are several crates and barrels of different foodstuffs. Like one says apples, and one says truffles, and one says chicken.
Is there any particular scent or anything in here?
No, it just smells like a pantry.
Okay. Is worth making perception check before I go into cellar?
Yeah, absolutely. It's always worth.
Yeah, absolutely.
Try that again without throwing them into my other dice. 23.
Okay. As you search the room, but as you give a casual look over, you notice that on one of the crates, the one corner of the lid is curled up. Just enough that you could get your hand through it.
Ah!
Which box?
Out of character. No! Don't stick your hand in random holes. Bad idea. Terrible way to get infected, hurt, or maybe, worse, killed.
We gotta meet the chef.
As a mechanic,
Uh-huh.
look, I posted some photos on Twitter of what my hands look like.
Yeah.
Do with that information what you will.
Just
Anyway.
if I put rapier in there, what happened?
I mean, it just...
It's like moving it around to see if there's
Yeah,
even anything inside.
Yeah, you feel it just, like, hit wood at, like, the bottom of a box.
Mm-hmm.
And then as you're pulling it back, you, like, maybe think you feel something, but it's hard to tell. So you're just,
Okay.
like, poking around with the tip of a rapier in a wooden crate. But when you put the blade in, there was no, like, trap that sprung.
Thing there. Okay. Just wanted to double check. We'll reach inside.
Okay. You reach inside. Roll me a reflex save.
Hey, look at that. Now 20 for a 37.
Oh, wonderful,
Nice.
wonderful. So, yeah, you reach your hand through the gap, and your fingertips brush an object that seems to kind of spin out of the way.
Mm.
And you reach a little further in, and you get a hold. Like it's in your fingertips, like that right before you fully close your grasp around it.
Mm-hmm.
And as you do, your forearm just pushes a little bit through that opening where you're looking for that last inch of reach, where it starts to push up on the lid. And right when it does, you hear this teeny tiny little click, and you feel a pinprick sensation into your arm.
No.
And your whole arm explodes in fiery pain.
Shit.
But you're able... So even as your body has begun the motion of pulling your arm out without checking with you, because pain,
No.
your reflexes are fast enough that you're able to curl your fingers, pull the thing, and grasp it before your hand pulls out of the box.
Nice.
As soon as your hand is free, you feel the needle retract.
Ooh.
And with a click, presumably reset back into whatever mechanism holds it. Also, as soon as you do this, almost blinding pain immediately recedes.
Cool.
And
Awesome.
clutched in your grasp is a pair of aviator sunglasses.
Oh.
With one red lens and one blue lens, like 3D glasses.
The urge. Demona is more chaotic than Surreal, so the urge to put them on is very strong, and she does.
I was gonna say, do it. It sounds awesome.
Then look at the cards.
Yeah.
Yes, the cards.
Yeah, you put the glasses on, and sure enough, one eye sees red, one eye sees blue, which is jarring for a moment in a way that probably gives Surreal a headache.
Yeah.
But then after a few seconds, your eyes adjust and the world appears normal again. Except for whatever reason, as your eyes scan over textured surfaces, sometimes parts of it seem to leap out at you.
Oh
In a way that is
3D glasses.
Purely optical illusion. But
yeah.
yeah, the cards do not appear any different.
Cool. Gonna walk out with these 3D glasses on, like, well, not really sure what these do yet, but gonna slowly take them off and like blink and hand them to Charlie. Like, just look.
Sure.
She's just like
Come on.
squinting and letting her eyes readjust to the normal state. Ugh.
I throw them suckers on.
Yeah, as you put them on in the room out here, because I'm going off of where Charlie's pawn is standing.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me a perception check, please.
is a 28.
Okay, so Charlie, you look around the room and you see the same thing, like certain bumps on the wall or maybe a ripple in a cloth or something like jumps out at you and you're like, oh, this is weird. It gives me a headache. And then as you kind of roll your eyes to try and shake some of the discomfort out, your eyes scan across the ceiling and you see in the glowy purple of, like a UV light,
Yeah.
Mhm.
when it makes something glow in that like weird yellow blue neon
I have
color.
one of those. Very much
Yeah.
so.
All right, but when it makes something light up like blood or
Yeah.
something where it makes that like yellow white glow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so in that color there is a big X on the ceiling above the place setting where the chair that Devlin threw into the fire.
I will point to the X. An X there, and then I'll line up my, I'll draw my finger down and point to the place that the chair once was.
Here? Am I
Significant about
standing in the
here.
right spot, I say?
Yeah. Yeah, and there is no chair there. You unceremoniously dumped its occupant onto the floor and then hucked the chair into the fire. Its partially burned remains are still on the floor by the doorway into the coat room.
I'm gonna try and put the burnt remains of the chair back where it belonged. Maybe dust off the guy I put on the ground and stand him next to the burnt remains of the chair.
As you go to gather the burnt remains up, roll me a perception check.
Use your specialize.
All right.
26.
So as you're doing this, you pick up the pieces. They're charred, not totally burned through. You lift the panel of the seat, and you see the underside of it. And there is a number 6 stamped on it.
Hey.
It says 6. That mean anything to you?
Not currently. Well, actually, do I remember which card that person had?
Could ask that.
Roll me an intelligence.
Intelligente. Hold on.
Can I help with this section?
Yeah,
you
because
could
Charlie
just
was doing it
auto
with
roll
her.
because it would just be a separate roll. You can't like help somebody remember. It's just you also try to remember.
Okay, I'll try to remember.
22. Wait, nope, sorry. Not 22. 19.
16.
You are pretty sure that one either had the wand or the candlestick. They're pretty similar looking.
Oh, yeah. Also, none of the cards were glowing when I was in the pantry, right?
No.
Okay.
Do those cards fit that thing that was over there?
What thing?
The indentations on the other side of the desk.
The in the middle section of the desk was 6
Yes.
six
Oh,
white
oh.
line outlines on the desk that are like sheet of paper sized.
Too big for the cards, I believe.
I want to walk over to the seat that Devlin's looking at, and I want to use those glasses to look and see if there's any like residual light glowing.
As you look at the outfit with these glasses, you take a very close look at it, And it is, they're all dressed in fancy outfits. Nothing lights up in the glasses, but on close examination, you notice that this is the only body that has a monocle.
You said number 6 was the wand or what? Sorry.
Candlestick.
Or candlestick.
Candlestick. Thank you.
Which there are several of those in the treasure room as well.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just anything fancy. It's like, candlestick, sword, helmet,
Wand,
statues.
crown,
Yeah, there's like 6 Oscars in there.
No Grammys.
3. There are 3 Grammys.
Is the monocle on the left or the right eye?
It is in the other side, like the one left side coat pocket was where the card was. The monocle is in the right coat pocket. Charlie just clocks it because you see the chain.
Want to pull it out?
Yeah. Not being worn. Cool.
Yeah. It doesn't stand out. Like, it doesn't glow when you pull it out or anything. It's just a monocle.
No, wear it over the aviators.
Combine.
I'm gonna put it over my right eye.
This is a detective trying to cosplay as the South Korea's Olympic shooter.
That's her
funny.
idol.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the Turkish guy
is Devlin.
Right. That's
like,
Percival.
I'm just here to do a job, guys. Like,
please.
Like, I don't have the energy to all that. I'm just like,
right.
There,
it's
I
too
did
much.
it. There, I did it.
Can I go home now?
Like, I need to call my kids.
It's my
Can
daughter's
I
birthday.
ask this guest of ours here? Are
It
you
is
a rich
corpse.
guy? Yes, that corpse.
It is
Is
like
he-
not
is he-
animated. It is
Not
just like,
animated.
just like a
Okay.
floppy.
No,
corpse,
let
like,
him cook. Let him cook.
Let him.
look,
Well,
I'm
he
not-
had a monocle, so he's clearly a rich guy. Only a rich guy with a cool job offer would let the chef talk to them.
Puppet his body, please.
Charlie, this might be a 2-person job.
Are we doing a weekend at Bernie's here?
Seems like it.
Guys, he Gallus walks over. It's like, don't be ridiculous. We do it like this, and he animates the corpse. He casts animate dead on it and creates a skeleton.
I love it so much.
I love them. Simona's just going back in the room to see if she can get in the cellar.
I like that we were trying to puppet a dead guy, and Charlie wore the sunglasses.
Yeah. So when you get to the cellar door, you quickly notice that it's just a door painted into the floor.
God
And they
damn it.
Yeah,
bolted
thought
in
so.
a pull handle.
Thought so.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Like, it's an escape room, not a real.
Hey, you know.
I know. No, there's a whole second escape room.
Right? Oh, God.
Just Suriel gets
Depending
trapped
on
in the
the-
cellar.
Actually, I have an idea.
Sorry, Jess had a question first.
Oh no. Okay.
Putting on the monocle do anything?
It did not.
With or without the glasses?
No. So Gallus, animates the corpse.
Well,
Skeleton or zombie?
Well, first, I actually just thought of something I want to do first.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So, I remember seeing that guy. What's his name?
Vincenzo.
Vincenzo. I saw Vincenzo do a thing, so Gallus is going to mimic it. He's going to lightly tap on the door and goes, "Excuse me, Mr. Chef, I have a business opportunity for you."
There is no response.
Damn it.
In the same voice. Fuck.
All right, animate dead.
Okay, yeah, yeah, skeleton or zombie?
Skeleton. Well, this guy, the things is pretty much a skeleton, right?
No, it is a fresh
The
corpse.
fresh
Oh, it's a
corpse.
fresh corpse. Oh my goodness. I'll
What am I gonna do with
It's too meaty.
it is zombie. It's just like zombie.
All right, yeah, you zombify the corpse, and yeah, what does the zombie do?
He will walk over to the door and knock on it and go, "I'm an eccentric billionaire, and I have a job opportunity for you."
With a mechanical clunk, the door swings open,
It worked.
and that is where we're gonna end for today.
Oh my god!
Also,
What?
There's a lot of
just-
blood in that.
Demona just makes the grabby hands at Charlie
this is-
towards the glasses.
This is the kitchen.
I know that was the last thing she did.
Oh, I know. For
Were they-
the blood. This is the kitchen.
What?
Devlin,
There's gonna
your
be blood in the
your idea worked, Devlin.
kitchen.
Yeah, and you know what else there is in the kitchen? 2 more doors.
God damn. Doors.
Looks at timer, sees 10 minutes left in size.
Right.
Like 52 minutes.
I guess it never meant to be.
Like, I wonder what deadly nerve gas smells like.
I don't want to find out. Tune in next time.
Yeah. Yeah. Find out what the fuck is going on in here.
Oh,
Yeah, alright. That has been another exciting episode of Pathenders. Da-da-da. Let's all go
Ta-ta.
around.
Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Let's all go around. Say goodbye. Starting with James.
Hi. I do this. I torture my friends for fun because I am a GM. And it's not all
Only
that different.
torture if it's angst.
Like, look, I'm one kind of dungeon master and not the other kind, and there's honestly not that much difference between them.
Lower over.
I could do this
Oh.
I could do this remotely.
Yeah. But yeah, I could be found on the Twitter, either on my personal at the Ramble Rouser or on the shows at Pathenders Pod. Either one, do it up.
And that's James for you. Thank you, James. Let's mosey on over to Oni.
Oh, hello. I am the Oni, or if you know me other places, the Flustered Bun, where I do the arts, where I draw your characters and make them come to as much life as possible, unless they're undead. Then I make them come to unlife. Through art. Until next time. My commissions are currently open. I just moved, so dear God, please.
Yeah, give Oni your money.
Give Oni your
In exchange for art.
money.
In exchange for art, because I also make dice.
Oni,
Yeah,
I
pay-
want
Mildly obsessed.
you to draw 55 butts.
Pay me.
I will give you $2 for.
$55,000.
Oh no!
$2 per butt.
Yeah, $2 per butt. No.
One per cheek.
Yeah.
Yeah, $2 per cheek per butt. You can find me on the Twitter, the Ko-Fi, VGen, TikTok, YouTube, Blue Sky, Tumblr,
MySpace.
Hera, if you're using that, Instagram,
AOL
Threads.
Instant Messenger.
I did actually used to have a MySpace, not anymore. Tom, I hate you. You'll see me where I post all of my stuffs and sometimes occasionally my cat. and definitely more than occasionally than my cat, pictures of Nugget, because I get to have spend the rest of my time with him. I was playing Suriel / Demona. That's who she is right now. Slightly more chaotic swashbuckler who will just stick their arm in any hole and risk getting it destroyed again. Fun fact, I guess I could do a fun fact about Demona. I was talking about it with James a little bit earlier yesterday. But as a child, she was extremely shit-headed because sometimes her trainers let her get away with being a shithead to others, so she thought she could get away with it with them. It only really worked with one of them.
So she fucked around and found out?
Yeah.
A little, yeah. Not as quickly as
yeah.
Charlie, though. It seems to hit faster with Charlie.
Hey now.
Am I wrong?
And
Speaking
of Charlie.
Hey, it's a Charlie. It's a me, a Charlie.
Hey.
I am your level 8 witch. Not a bitch. At least right now.
Well,
at least right now. You can find me at Twitter, Topaz_romance. You can find me at the Blue Sky Topaz Romance _. If you're on the Tumblr, it's Topaz Romance, just 2 words. Fun fact about Charlie, she is loving the crown situation. Wearing this crown, she don't like. It could be from one of those skeletons in the room. She don't know. She don't care.
She don't care.
don't care?
She don't know. She don't know. She don't care. She's just like, look at me. I'm the queen. Look at this. Look at this. And she's just loving it. And we're gonna pass it on to Grapes.
I'm Grapes. You can find me at Grapes. I'm Grapes. GRAEPS. If you watch Whitest Kids You Know, and you get it. But if not there, then Grapes. I'm Grapes. I_am Graves. I did that all mixed up. I had a long day. Work was Saturday's been Saturday. Late.
Look, he's grape juice today, okay?
I'm grape juice.
Yeah.
I am raisins.
What's on your mind, Grapes?
What's on my mind? This has been I was not expecting a escape room today.
Good.
Yeah. None of us were ready for an escape room.
None of us were ready.
Like, oh fuck!
Yeah.
We were all like, "What are we doing today?" Grapes. What are we?
About to end. It gets better. We're all figuring it out, and James was like, "That's it." We're like,
you know what the funniest part about this is? None of them have the concept of escape room.
But like,
so this is all just like, what fresh hell is this?
And well, the thing with that is I've never done an escape room, so.
The thing
right, but you're like aware of the concept, right?
Vaguely.
Me in escape rooms, I'm really good at collecting all the information, but I get so overwhelmed with the amount that I wind up forgetting where everything goes.
I get too competitive. I don't know why. It's a puzzle, but I feel like I need to get all the clues and get them.
And then there's Liam.
I've been here the whole time. I played Devlin, and you can find me here next week, where I will have very orthodox solutions to all of the problems.
Like cheers.
Hit it, or read the manual, or who knows? Who knows?
And don't forget, guys, his name is Vincenzo. In my head, I remember it as, because that is close to the name of one of my favorite PokeTubers, Vintendo. So
it's also just like a name.
Hey, yo,
You
Vinny.
think I don't know?
Yeah,
You
we have
think
a
I know
hard time
names?
remembering names, James. You know
I don't
that.
even know my own name.
I
It's
walk
true,
up
you
to
could-
Vincenzo and I go, "Hey, yo, Vinny, you think you're better than me?"
Like, I'm Grapes, that's more of a reminder.
Yes, because I actually managed to say my entire name every time.
Damn. Damn.
It's Vincenzo.
Like, you joke, I don't even remember Gallus's last name.
Thorntanian.
It's Thorntanian.
Thorntanian. And
Well,
this
it's
has
pronounced
been...
Thorntanian, but
And this
there's a
has
G.
been another episode. Tune in next time where Devlin arm wrestles your mom.
Skeleton.
My mom's
Mom,
skeleton?
who's the
Oh
skeleton?
no!
Oh no!
Look,
Dab
what
on him.
is a mom but a pre-skeleton?
What is a mom but a miserable pile of secrets?
Oh, I liked what I said
Anyways.
better because it was relevant.
Anyways, good night, guys.
But enough of
Yeah, I
this.
think-
Have at thee. Alright, goodbye everybody. Goodbye everybody.
Bye,
Night.
Grapes.
Bye.
Escape Room Part 2 next time.
Escape Room
Yeah,
Part
yeah,
2
okay.
next time.
Next
And
time.
bye bye.